Well, don't let me get in the way, guys. It's my favorite thing. I watch on
The banter?
on the worst talk show in America.
I
Robinson
disagree.
and Geary.
We banter.
So, is Nick Cannon canceled then? I'd say so.
Just
Mr.
digesting the news, making sure we're on the same page when the
There's
big
a lot
guy
of
gets
cancel
here.
culture debate going back
See
and
this
forth.
thumb? See this nose? That's what I'm doing to you, my friend. Thumbing my nose.
Right.
To those who don't think there's cancel culture.
Frankly, some of it's too hot for this podcast.
That's true. The mic was off for that, right?
I tell you what,
Good.
If some of these conversations got replayed publicly, we'd be canceled.
Gonzo.
Gonzo. Done.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Yeah.
What did I miss?
Can't even say it.
Well, like what?
His first name's Dave. I can't say the rest.
All right. Where do we start here? First of all, good morning, everyone. I hope you're enjoying your day, having a wonderful Wednesday. Or whenever you consume this product. I suppose some do later rather than earlier, I guess. What is that line? Damn it. What is it? What did he say? When I go in the shower, I masturbate to Zdeno Chara? Well, it's in my head this morning.
That old chestnut.
What is it? Is that what it is?
I think so, yeah.
And what's the next line? Something about the Vienna sausage? What is it? I think some criticism should be pointed before we get to all this stuff today and the Weiss story, which I find very interesting. And our good friend Ellie Schnitt is back in Chris Curtis and all the greatest hits we'll get to today. That was a top 15 or 20 parody song maybe of all time.
That's fair.
Top 24.
Yeah, that's
Steve
about
was
right.
so dismissive of it.
He was kind of like, I guess we got a song.
It makes me wonder what great ones have not been unearthed.
Yeah.
Because, let's face it.
How many Menner's parody songs?
The man doesn't
have
have a great sense of humor. He doesn't have a great ear for music. He's not like me. So I wonder, Steve, do you think it's not even your fault, maybe? Is it just a classic that you don't even know about that you've rejected in the past?
I mean, we can try.
But my point is, in the past, is there some...
Have there ever been?
Where Steve, even innocent, like he hates Warden of the North, right? That guy who had that song yesterday, which is the guy's an up-and-coming talent.
It's an okay song.
He's a rising... No, you don't think that was a good song?
There's some great production work.
He's a rising... You ever seen the film Days of Thunder?
No.
It was Tom Cruise? You familiar with the actor Tom Cruise?
From Top Gun.
Yes, from Top Gun. That's right. Same director, as you know, the director of Top Gun was?
Chevy Chase.
I don't believe Chevy Chase directed the film.
That would be an amazing piece of
career
trivia.
move. Tony Scott was back, and it's a very similar Top Gun template where he has his rival. First, he has a rival with the older guy, Michael Rooker, who then gets in an accident. Then the younger guy, Carrie Elwes from The Princess Bride. You ever seen that film? Mm-hmm. You've seen the blonde-haired, the hero of the movie. Wesley, is that his name? So Wesley from Top Gun, this guy comes in, and Tom Cruise, the older guy, and he doesn't like the younger guy now. And I think that's the way Carano and Steve Zelaya guy feel now about Warden of the North.
Oh, you think?
Rising pop star.
Oh,
That's interesting.
maybe,
Yeah, keep an eye on this guy.
Of course, we don't even know how old the Warden is.
I just mean in the culture and the popular.
He said his voice sounds young. He sounds youthful.
He's a star. I think he's a rising star, and Steve doesn't like it. So Steve, ironically, tried to cancel him. And threw it out there to
played
us.
his song.
Yeah, but you reluctantly so.
I guess.
So I wonder.
But if I had hyped his song, if I had come in and been like, this is probably a top 5 song, you guys wouldn't have liked it as much.
That might be true, but if you said it's good, we would have still liked it as much.
Yeah.
I said it was okay. It was.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so Steve's obviously biased on that one, but I wonder just how many unbiased ones he's listened to that are great. That's where I get concerned. Is there a classic out there, Steve, potentially in the past? I'm just asking that you missed. Do you think? Is there no?
I'm sure there's a ton of them.
Steve attended a funeral in Saco
He's gonna
last
do this.
night. Now that's a Robinson rule. Now up in Saco, Blind Mike will obviously suck. Or might have to shake his ass again, too.
I mean,
Now there's minivans bussing in
It's also
from
off
out
of
of
Atlantic
state.
City, which is
I
troublesome.
remember when Smugsy told Murchison all the minivans.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. I know there's plenty of lousy ones. That's not disputed. My point is the borderline ones. This is in bad faith. I'm just saying.
It's not.
Of course it is.
I'm just playing the most recent ones that I saved.
Well, pick a random one from a month ago that didn't make the cut.
All right.
Where I've defended Steve in the past is the DMs that I've got where they're like, hey, Steve won't play this. Check it out.
Sure.
It's never been borderline.
I agree. I bet you 95% of them are terrible like that. Yeah. I'm just wondering if he missed one. That's all.
That's certainly possible. It sounds like it could be something.
Hold on one second. But even if this is great now, the mood in the room, we won't.
Right, yeah, you've beaten us down.
Well, Steve has established it. It's counterproductive. Well, go
No,
ahead.
I'm just saying that you guys act like I am the sole gatekeeper to any parody song that gets on here.
No one
In a
says them to
way.
me.
People can send them to Mike. People can post them online. There are ways to get around me. If you think your song's truly good, most of the time, people, when they don't hear their song after a couple of days, they're like, "Oh yeah, it wasn't up to par."
Okay, but I'm just wondering. That's all. I mean, you were so.
I'm trying to
dismissive
answer the question for you.
There might be some also.
Maybe my ear just sucks. I'm willing to acknowledge that.
I don't know that.
We can play every parody song that's been submitted that I've rejected.
There could also be some.
fucking twat about it. I'm just saying.
where this I wouldn't even say is necessarily Steve's fault. Where like a couple weeks ago, I think Murchison's Mouse made one that he put on Twitter. I don't think we ever played it because there was just so much going on.
Right.
We just forgot it existed.
Well, there's certain artists
there
that's
might be
also
something like that as well.
I mean, there's also a lot of prank calls. There's there's one guy who submits a lot of prank calls,
Right.
but some days it's just not a.
Well,
prank
we might
call
sing
kind
a
of show.
renaissance, by the way, in prank calls and parody songs. That's all. I think it's time for a comeback. That's
Might
all.
have to find someplace other than EEI to try to do that because I think their phone system is broken.
It's the weirdest thing. Like, fix that.
Sometimes technology is difficult. Well, give me another one. Okay. I mean, how long do you as the judge give this when you're listening to them? Are you already out at that point or not?
Yeah, I wait until the lyrics start and I give it about 20 seconds.
Okay.
Oh,
That seems very
That's
short.
tough.
That seems very short.
That's tough for these people.
But that's the attention span that you guys have had for songs. I go based on
fair.
when you veto a song.
It's a fair point.
My standards have gotten higher because I've played a few
Well,
losers for you. And if I play a loser, then you're judging me.
Isn't there a chance that there's the second verse part, it gets stronger?
But you've already lost people by then.
But if you said to us before, hey, listen, this starts out slow, but wait till you hear this.
Yeah, but then you're going to be like, no, fuck this guy. It's going to be funnier if I pretend like this song sucks. And that second verse was even worse than the first one.
Is
Thank
there
you for entering
ever
my mind, Steve. I do things in the show.
You know what we've never had is a mockably bad one. Like we've never played one where we're like, this is horrendous and make fun of it for 20
I
minutes.
bet we have, actually. I bet you at some point over the last year we've played one that's so bad we've made fun of it.
Maybe.
It's almost, essentially that was DEC's song, really.
In a way, yeah. But there was a charm to that one.
Yeah, there really was. That's what I thought when I heard that. What a charming guy. Hold on, real quick.
I'm already out on that.
Hold on. That's so bad.
The production is tough.
I mean,
Well, see, this is recorded.
one.
This guy is playing music on his computer and recording himself singing on his iPhone.
Yeah, so he's putting himself at a disadvantage. Like,
So how does
the song may be good.
So how does like a Steve's a Liar guy do it?
Well, he uses GarageBand.
Oh, he
on
does?
Apple.
Okay.
So you record the music and the vocals separately, and then mix them together with the right levels.
And that's available. GarageBand is a thing that's available.
I think it comes on all Macs.
I think it's free.
I don't even know. I don't know
Yeah,
what that is.
I mean, you can download Audacity, a free audio editing program, and try and use that. But I mean, there's no doubt that if you have like recording equipment, you're at an advantage. Obviously.
Well, yeah, and I think there are certain artists, I will say, who automatically seem like they get a free pass in no matter what. Carano, Steve's a Liar guy.
Yeah, but Carano we've been critical of it.
But I mean,
if it's
Carano submitted you a song that you didn't play for us.
yeah, I think there was one, but we came back and played it later. I can't remember exactly what it was about.
I
But
think it was the day that I was
Star Wars
I
one.
think it was the day I was here with him and DEC. I think. he played.
Yeah.
I think.
But no, usually with the Steve's a Liar guy or Carano, I mean they've established their street cred, so they're
I
going to
agree.
play no matter what.
Steve's a Liar guy. Is he retired or what?
I think he might be working on a special project.
Oh, great.
Interesting.
As long as it doesn't affect the show. Well, all right. That's all. That's my only point. I thought that was a damn funny song. That's all.
Yeah, it was okay.
And you think, well, okay. Was there a chance that you weren't going to play it for us? Was it that close in your mind?
No, I had it in the clips file. We were going to play it. I only sat on it for a day because
Just wondering. That's all. You seem awfully defensive. I'm just asking.
the day before we got into the Chris Curtis attacking you, so it didn't seem like a day to come back with
no
a parody
Curtis
song.
parody songs, huh?
Not yet. No.
That is a disappointment. I know everyone's busy on the phones, but that is disappointing. I have to say. I expect 2 or 3 tomorrow and good ones.
Plenty of material there.
No shit. I mean, good ones. But oh man, are they getting barraged? I spoke to I will not say who it was, an on-air WEI personality last night. I will not say who it was. It's not who you think it was.
Okay.
And they were like,
Greg?
It was not Greg. no. Greg was sucking on his own drool at that time of night.
They have any Asian jokes for you, this person? Or?
No. Ask me not to say, and I won't say.
Does he look like a used car salesman?
Who is that?
Mutt?
Oh, I don't know. What's the joke there?
You always say that he should be selling used cars.
Oh, he looks like one?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Anyway. And this person, I won't say if it's a male or female, on-air personality at the station, said he did like this one over. He said it's gotten ugly. There's panic right now in the hallways of that great Fable radio station, which is, I guess Dale did not take a single phone call yesterday.
617-779-7937 is the telephone number. We'll get back to the calls with you in just a few minutes. We've got Kiefer Madness coming up next. It's Dale and Keefe, and it's time to trend. 617-779-7937 is the telephone number. The Dale and Keefe movie review and karaoke Tuesday at 1:45. 617-779-7937. 617-779-7937 is the telephone number. Text line is 37937. 617-779-7937. 617-779-7937. 617-779-7937 is the
What's the number, Dale? How many times did he say it yesterday?
A lot.
Oh, and took no calls, right?
I was listening to it on double speed, so if he took a call, it was so quick that it got past me.
Yeah.
But
I thought it might have just been me,
but
but I called several times just throughout the afternoon. It was immediate hangups. If I called the morning show, it rings and rings and rings and no one answers.
Oh, is that right?
The midday show, they hang up on me immediately. I don't know what the difference is.
So call the morning show now, Steve. I'm just curious what their process is. I did listen a little bit this morning because I wanted to see what they did at the top, just because I'm now amused by it. They're so fucking lost. We might actually ruin them completely.
They think they called the cops just out of fear this morning?
Yes. If they
escort them in.
You got to keep your foot on the gas, though, people. I mean, watch them crumble.
The number you dialed is not in...
Not in service?
We can't call EEI
hold
anymore.
on.
Oh, is that true? No, you can't do that, though, can you? I have no idea. Can you?
I think I dialed the wrong number.
Oh.
617-779-7937.
Did you just listen to Dale?
You only heard it 10,000 times.
The guy just gave the number 30 times. So they're just giving up, huh?
Yep, I would say so.
All right, that's good. That's like we used to call those radio stations in the middle of nowhere. What was that guy's name?
They couldn't find the
What's that guy's name in Colorado?
The guy who called you a jackwagon?
John Denver's, was it?
Oh, there's Chuck Denver.
Chuck Denver.
I'm thinking of Pete Mundo.
Yeah, Pete Mundo.
Pete Mundo, we would just call these numbers and you just get no answer. And then eventually the host would answer. It'd be like, well, I'm on a break right now.
I'm in a commercial break screening calls here.
Maybe that's what Greg will be doing.
Or it'd be like the company's secretary.
Right.
And they'd be
Hello?
like, I guess we can patch you over. We don't get a lot of calls.
Talk to somebody? Okay. So keep that. They are fucking reeling right now. It's fun. It's amusing to watch. So there was nothing yet because there's no calls yesterday, right?
No.
That's funny. They've taken no calls today?
I didn't hear any of what I was listening
this
to
morning.
I gotta say, I mean, well, we'll talk about it now. So we'll just play the leads. I mean, listen to how fucking awful this show is. But we'll get to is it Bari or Bari?
I say Barry. I've heard Barry.
The people you've talked to in your circles?
Well, I've heard her on Rogan. I think he said Barry.
Yes, yeah, she was pretty good on Rogan, I thought.
Yeah.
But let me hear. First, let's get to the lead.
Subway hired its sketchiest pitchman yet.
Do you have
Belichick.
Do you have Fitzy's one or no?
Yeah. Do you want to play that first?
Play Fitzy's first because again, I know a lot of people.
Curtis is so funny. I want to hear it.
Well, but that's how you build up to it, dummy.
Okay,
you get to the
all
funny
right.
stuff
You're
at the
right.
end.
I'm sorry.
There's rules in comedy, don't you know that?
Yes, of course.
God, did Carl Reiner live for nothing? Again, I understand there are some people who don't know what I'm talking about, but I think they appreciate the fact that I'm, so hell bent on revenge. I hope. So if you don't know who these people are, you should know by now if you listen to the show every day. This is everything I hate about a broadcaster or whatever this is right here. The next 20 seconds. It is fake tough guy, but yet totally corporatized, told what to do and not do, but yet seem edgy. And like when he's done, the program director, wherever he was, whatever, brothel he was walking out of, was probably like, comeback time.
Yeah, going at the rivals.
Go ahead.
I'd like to introduce one and all to Joe Zarbano, a.k.a. Downstairs Joe, by way of OMF's greatest and latest creation, the Week 1 Starter Board. It's time for everyone to decide which side of the fence they want to get on.
Hold on.
Because those
the
of us
voice,
who've been
obviously,
paying attention-
hold on. The voice is obviously hateable. I mean, just everything is so fake. Everything is so fake. Everything except for his hatred for Asians. It's so fake.
Which
Downstairs
side?
Joe.
Enough of this bullshit. Which side are you two on?
Right.
Of the Week 1 starter board.
Jesus.
Cam Newton, yay or nay?
And this guy in his head is thinking all these awful things about, he has thoughts on China and Hong Kong. I'll tell you that. Trust me. Like you wouldn't believe. But go ahead.
have a head screwed onto our shoulders or get it, understand Cam Newton has been brought in regardless of his race or paycheck to be the starter and lead the Patriots to the promised land in absence of Tom Brady in 2020.
Agree.
However, some former quarterbacks who wear sunglasses on the radio at Brand X and or some heat misers who do afternoon drive time from their Cohasset hideout believe that Jarrett Stidham is the bona fide starter, and this is nothing but a ruse. This is nothing but motivational tactics by Belichick. So, Greg, what say you?
There's a terrible
are you on the side of
there.
logic and join the Cam Jam, or are you going to be sad with Stidham?
Stop, please. First of all, it's like a Dino open almost. But why can't you say Scott Zolak and Michael Felger's name? Why do you call Felger a miser?
The Heat miser.
What is that about?
Because he looks like the Heat miser. I get that one.
He's got a red face, kind
The
of.
Heat miser from those Christmas cartoons.
Oh, is that what it is?
I'm Mr. Heat miser.
I'm Mr. Sun.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm Mr.
good one.
Heat.
It's a good one. Jesus
Mr.
God.
101.
Look at this chemistry.
What is the why don't you just say their fucking names? Like, what are you fucking doing?
It's funnier. Isn't that funnier to be like the guy that wears sunglasses indoors or something?
That would be like me saying, to give you an idea, like what just the gulf between that. That would be like Mike saying earlier, I think it's Bari, because she was on that podcast with that guy.
That bald.
The Mr. Fear Factor. Mr. News Radio.
Bald news radio man. Yeah.
I mean, it's so dumb. Like, why?
Because then most people know who I was talking about, but some people are like, what do you mean? What the fuck are you talking about?
And literally everyone knows that they're talking. I mean, it's just dumb. It's just fucking stupid. Jesus, God, that's awful. So then they go to, I mean, he's a fucking terrible. So then I go to Curtis, who again is 2 days now into, 2 days and four fingers deep into booze. He knows that the game is over. He's been defeated. And now they won't even mention it. They got so scared. And this person, I won't say their name again. This person gave me a theory I think expressed, but didn't fully express about the ratings. So I'll get to in a second. But Curtis, I'll give him credit today, man. Guns blazing.
Subway hired its sketchiest pitchman yet.
Wow.
Bill Belichick.
Get it?
To take over as their $5 footlong ambassador for America.
I would submit that Jared Fogle is a far sketchier pitcher.
Oh, is that the joke?
I would say.
I get it.
Yes,
I get
that,
it. It's funny
that Jared
stuff.
Fogle is a worse human being than
Yes.
Bill Belichick.
Oh, yeah, God, I mean, Fogle with those interns.
Isn't he a friend of Ghislaine Maxwell?
It's a good question.
Can't with this.
Last summer, a man formerly known as Mark James called him Barbados Belichick. This summer, we have BLT Belichick.
Why is he formerly known as Mark James?
I was going to ask that as well.
Because he left the station or something?
Oh,
I don't know. I think he kept his name, right?
I would assume so.
Are you a man formerly known as Kirk Minahan?
Well, I have no name there. I'm the man with no name.
The man has no name.
The ghost of
Which was
Kirk
once played by an
Minahan.
actor named Clint Eastwood. I know you guys aren't familiar with him, but yes. Go ahead.
Hawkins subs,
Ah,
missing out
Curtis.
left and right, bringing in Cam Newton, who's holding a current 5-hour Facebook Live with Odell Beckham Jr. looking like a
Just to be
total
clear,
idiot.
Minute fans out there, just to be fair, he's racist, obviously. Believe me, the N words he used when he was drunk, you forget about it. This is the guy doing this that called you Minute fans irrelevant just the other day. Just so you know, the ones who pack out the Wilbur in 9 minutes and go to Madawaska and Saco and shut down websites and fucking break all these records. This guy thinks you're irrelevant.
I was so disgusted by it.
Just keep that in mind next time. You feel like, I'm not going to fuck with him today. Just remember, this asshole thinks you're fucking irrelevant.
They are. And to be fair, I don't see a lot of the Minifans having conversations about important things like Bill Belichick doing Subway ads.
Shit. I mean, Chris Curtis
BLT Belichick.
No shit. Chris Curtis is part of the most irrelevant program on earth, and I will not stop. And by the way, this is day 3 or 4, whatever.
3.
Still waiting for that first tweet from a diehard Greg Hill fan.
Yeah, that's
Bring it. Let's go. Come on. Let's go to war. Hill fans. Let's go. Come on.
Kiliak.
You'll get him.
Yeah.
Now, if we can...
Curtis
Bulgarians.
fans, interfuckers, whatever you call yourselves. Bring it on.
It's not fair to do this to comedy, and I kind of hate when people do it, but the BLT Belichick joke, what is that? What's the joke there? I understand that Subway has sandwiches.
Obviously, I don't want
What's
to
the dig at Bill, I
want to
guess
talk.
is what I'm
Well,
asking.
it's good. I'm excited. It's like I'm on your comedy show.
Yes,
now.
thank you.
What's that one called?
Drop the mic.
Drop the mic.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, see, his nickname was Barbados Belichick.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what the word alliteration means? Alliterate.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Okay, do I need to explain any more?
I guess I'm wondering
Barbados Belichick.
Right, but
BLT Belichick.
Barbados Belichick suggests he was on vacation a lot. He was
BLT.
away.
Oh, I see what you're missing.
Yeah.
Okay. BLT is a sandwich served at Subway.
Okay. What's the insult, though?
I guess just over your head. I have to try to explain.
It's hard working with lesser minds.
No, I also apologize.
I hate when you guys get something and I don't. I'm embarrassed by it.
Belichick, by the way, shot that commercial at the Subway in Dexter.
Well, I mean, where are you going to send?
It's the only place he was going to go.
Your big clients, you got to send to the top.
And they were like, "Bill, you can do it. Like, you can do it in Nantucket. You can do it. It's fine." He's like, "No problem. I'll drive up there."
Scrub. I'm going to go to the. I'm going to be at a Subway.
He's a huge Minute fan, so he heard my endorsement of it.
And he said that the chicken teriyaki sandwich,
sweet onion chicken teriyaki.
Yeah, he said that one in particular is incredible. It's way different than the. You know what he is? Dexter Belichick.
Oh, he's going to hate that shot. Boy, you've really hammered him.
The guy formerly known as Pat McAfee. Or whatever. I mean, the guy who used to kick a ball in Indianapolis. I don't know. We just do it all the time now.
We're doing an entire episode.
Just never say names.
Oh, God. Anyway.
The man formerly drunk, bleeding out, and banging interns.
Not true. Totally
is here with the lead.
Absolutely not. But that whole, so I listened to this. I was like, that is so awful. Oh my God.
I think it's a fun segment.
And Danielle's might be the worst one.
I have definitive proof that there's no way Stidham will be the starting QB for the Pats, and I'll read verbatim from a Monday night Instagram story post by the lovely Kennedy Stidham, which reads, "Cauliflower pizza night. A forever favorite in the Stidham house."
Get out.
Get the fuck out. What a bitch. What a stupid bitch. You are right, Danielle. Danielle, you're 100% right.
Oh, Mike, you can't say that. You can't say that.
No, I think Danielle's right on this one.
You can't say that.
I'm
sure she's a lovely woman.
No.
Dare say that.
See, you guys are making fun of Greg Hill for talking about Instagram stories and everything, but that's what Dale's show was yesterday. They've completely become playing professional athletes. Instagram lives and Facebook lives and any video Cam Newton does, they're going to play a 2 or 3 minute clip of it on Dale and Keith.
Well, it's very hip.
It was a day of not getting on those midday shows. They wouldn't take any calls, and Mike couldn't get on the other midday show.
Yeah, what? Was Zolak fucking with me?
Who?
The guy with the sunglasses, he wears them indoors.
I don't know. I heard from somebody. I think in their mind, I'll just help you out. I think he wanted you to navigate your way through the producers and get on the air.
I did. I said, "Hey, it's Blind Mike. Zolak wants me on," and they were like, "All right."
I don't think they wanted it that way. I think they wanted you I think he wanted you to fool them.
Okay.
Yes.
So someone should have told me that, I guess.
Yeah, whatever. But what the fuck else were you doing?
What fun is that?
I would humbly submit, open up a party line, and have a minifan with a different voice navigate their way between the producers, and then you step in and take the call.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
It was very interesting. Yeah, they had me on hold for like an hour.
That's good. It's productive use of your time.
Yes.
Well, I mean, yeah, it is.
I was thinking of this yesterday. Did Alba have any boyfriends before you?
Oh, yeah.
I just picture like Thursday night. You know, she had this guy in like college, right, who's a doctor now, and he's got like a young family, a nice wife, and she's like going through and looking on Facebook. In the background, you can hear Mike talking to Quantum Week Chris about Cheers, like. Is your mic loud enough? Like, is it? Yeah, no, we're just going to do 2. We'll do 2 today, and we'll get through no, it's going to be good. Like, I don't care what Kirk. She's just like, she's looking at the guy, and he's like throwing the kid up in the air. They're in the pool together. And Mike's like, you know, he was a relief pitcher for the Red Sox.
I think I dragged her out of that goddamn that country, and I made a nice life for her. She's doing pretty well.
She's just weeping in her room. This really went well. Like, Kirk's gonna make fun of it, but it's good. It's really good. It's really good.
Alba is living the American dream right now.
What should we call it? The American dream. It's like one of Ariel Castro's victims.
Oh my God, that is.
We kid.
No, she has it much worse.
You should study Ariel Castro, Mike, closely.
I'm familiar with him. I am familiar with him a little bit.
I called him. What Castro? I'm trying to think of a bad C word. The obvious one. I'm saying I want to do everything now like they do with EDI, like because they had
capturing Castro.
What do you say? That's good. What do you call? They had one for Stidham too, didn't they? Like Simple Stidham, or what do you say? Smarts? I forget.
What? Here's now
more alliteration. That's what they're doing there now. More alliteration.
But not to produce this show too much. When one person has their lead about Jared Stidham, should another person also have the lead about Jared Stidham? Doesn't it seem like too much Stidham talk?
Yeah. Well, one was about football, one was about pizza, shithead.
Oh, all
so
right.
Maybe you should.
Again, I'm missing the.
Why do we have him here, Steve?
I'm off today.
Well, he's never going to be a program director.
I'm not on my A game.
He didn't get the BLT joke. He doesn't understand how to program.
I didn't even
leads.
mention this. I don't even. Was that? I'm not sure I heard it or not. But I had cauliflower pizza last night. So good.
Oh, you disgust me.
Well, it's healthier.
It was just so good.
That is what a piece of shit. That is
put it
not
on
real
Instagram.
pizza.
What's the
it's
problem?
not real pizza. Don't get me fired up again.
The thing I've noticed is when you have gluten, do you get in a mood?
Oh man, no kidding.
It's good though.
I didn't think that it would be the pursuit of food that would lead to the first NBA bubble breach, but I guess we
What
didn't
the fuck
realize
is she laughing?
how truly awful those meals were. 2 NBA players.
Greg, slow down and read.
now
Slow down reading the prep burger, Greg. The show's 4 hours. So EI sends out. Did they send this out to advertisers, Steve?
That graphic?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah. Well, I mean, they posted it on social media, so they might as well.
So this is WEI.
I thought you meant this
writes.
clip. I was going to say, I hope not.
I hope so. New England Sports Leader they sent out yesterday. 5-time Marconi Award winner, which, if you don't know what that is just an award that radio stations give each other. There's absolutely, it means nothing. I remember the first time I was at the station, they won it in like 13 or something. The program director was so excited, and I was like, what is it fucking... I said to him, I was like, if you're in the car and somebody says, we won the Marconi Award, what the fuck do you care?
Oh, wow.
I remember.
This is a really boring subject, but you know what?
These are Marconi. How dare you?
They won the Marconi
These are Marconi
Award.
winners.
You know, I'm gonna listen to something I'm not entertained by at all. They won the Marconi. I must be wrong. My brain must be wrong.
How many Marconis does Howard Stern have?
I don't know. Probably none. I'm
assuming
sure.
0?
Well, they give them the stations.
Oh, really?
I think.
I thought
right?
like hosts could win
No,
them
they
as
give
well.
them to hosts.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, really?
At one point in
I don't
time,
have one.
a large Boston radio station reached out and said, hey, will you help us apply for this host to get a Marconi Award?
What do you sell, Fitzy? What station?
Exactly. WRKO, Howie, of course.
Oh, I'm sorry, Steve. I didn't step on your joke.
But we didn't even
You
bother.
simpleton.
They were like, well,
I can't follow you with them.
they were like, will you help us like fill out this application to apply? And we were like, no. Like, why would we do that? It's not worth our time.
So they had
Who the
like
fuck cares?
They had like this huge party in Boston for like all of us and like a shitload like this fucking place, fancy food. It probably cost $10-15 to celebrate the Marconi.
Worth it.
I was like, why don't you just light
So
it on
worth it.
fire? Why don't you give it to the 50? Give it to all the producers. I actually said that at the time. I would not say that now. You know, like what the fuck? So that's the first thing they have up there with the Marconis. And then they have New England Sports Leader. I'm not sure what that means. Then they have a picture of all the on-air personalities, the hosts. Then WEI.com.
Dale looking svelte.
Let's see here.
What do you think?
Yeah, it doesn't look bad there, actually.
Twins?
He doesn't look. He's looked worse. I will say that. It's an incredible, diverse group. I will say. Also, monthly stats they have. This is great. If you're looking to spend money, if you didn't know this, 3 full-time digital reporters.
Whoa. 3?
What's that number? Can let me catch my money over there, please?
Oh, my God. I can barely handle 1. What am I going to do with 3?
I like this too. WEI cares. Oh, they definitely do. Over 50 local charities supported, and they highlight a few. 2 of them, the Greg Hill Foundation and the Red Sox Foundation. That's weird.
They did a lot of background research on those.
Then they have regular guests. Now, if this isn't a grabber already, exclusive, they say. They have Bill Belichick, who speaks to the media.
I think a lot of fans will.
He speaks to the media every single day during the season. Boomer Esiason, who's on the radio 4 hours a day.
Exclusive.
That's what I'm saying. Teddy Bruschi, who's on ESPN. Adam Schefter, who's on ESPN about 9 hours a day during the football season. But so far, if you're saying, Kirk, you're being cynical, to this one, I say, you are right. I am considering advertising this show now on WEI. I didn't realize Chaim Bloom is a Chaim Bloom is a exclusive regular guest of the station.
Whoa. Yeah, maybe lead with that one and go the reverse order.
Unbelievable.
I tell you, when Haim's on, you got to hover your finger right over the dump button because you never know what's going to happen.
True or false? Amazingly, the Kirk Minahan show has had more Red Sox front office personnel on in the last month than WEI.
Ooh,
I think that is true.
Is that true?
If you go back a few months to Tom Warner, I think we're
That's
dwarfing.
true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We should set this out. This is Kirk Minahan. We should have, 3 full-time employees at Barstool Sports.
Exclusive regular guests. Sam
Donald
Kennedy,
Trump.
Sam Kennedy, Donald Trump Jr.
Yeah, Mike's dad.
Mike's dad.
Al's parents.
Paulie Walnuts. Hey, we have real guests on this show.
Yeah.
Who's the one who fucked my dad?
MJ?
MJ. I mean, these are real guests.
We've had Moss Dudley on.
Moss Dudley. This is what I'm saying.
Bernie Kosar?
Yeah, Bernie Kosar.
Good point, Bernie Kosar.
We need that poster. We got to make that.
Kim Jong-un.
How could you forget about him?
I want to advertise Alba's parents after yesterday. But why is this not poster already out, Steve? I want somebody doing this today.
The Kirk Minahan family.
Yes. I want to start work out today.
So here's the funny thing. I saw on that poster.
Sports leader. What a weird phrase that is. Anyway.
It's pretty cool.
They used to say it all the time. Like, say that you guys are the sports leader. And I'd say, but we're not.
Well, it's bragging about it. Unless I'm wrong about what they're talking about, it's bragging about a technicality. They have stations all over New England.
Yeah, but it's not even,
fewer than they used to.
But it's not even true though. Like, but more people.
What the fuck does sports leader
also,
even mean?
But even, I know Mike's saying with the syndicates, but affiliates, one of which just left. But if you add them all up, 98.5 still has more listeners. Like, it's not even close. So I mean, it doesn't. But what? Again, though, like I always say, if you're looking at this, you're going to say, "Oh, like I'm going to listen to you now because you claim." I don't know.
Yeah.
But what were you saying, Steve?
On that little promotional graphic they put out, they say they have 400,000 social media followers, and I was like, that's bizarre. I don't think that adds up at all. So I looked at their Twitter account, Instagram, whatever, and half of that is their Facebook page. So they've got all these
weird.
They've got all these baby boomers following them on Facebook, basically. But so the thing is, if they put out a post or a video on their Facebook page, they're tapping into a larger audience than ever listens to the radio station in the last couple of months. But they don't do that. All they do is post Bradfo's
But they also lie. Like, I'm sure they add up all the followers that everyone has on the air, and they do that shit.
Well, I did a dip into their Twitter from yesterday. At least it was probably around like 2 when I did it, so it was not the whole day. But they had tweeted, not like retweets, but their original tweets.
Yeah.
They tweeted 23 times that day, and they averaged 1 retweet per tweet.
I said this yesterday.
Many had 0.
I said this yesterday. If you do, I'm dead serious. If you do the last 100 tweets from WEEI, and you do the last 100 tweets from TJ Hubbard, I guarantee you he has more interaction. Guaranteed.
Oh, yeah. I would
guaranteed.
think so.
And he
also puts more thought into his stuff and is more talented.
Of course, but I'm saying one has 1,000 or 2,000.
Yeah.
The other one has 150,000.
Yeah.
They have no reaction. They have no social media presence. So
it's the same thing on their Facebook page. 200,000 followers, and they'll get like 5 likes on a column.
Right. I mean, that's so. But so they have all the shows on the left, and they have Dale O'Keefe, Ordway, and those guys, and Mutt. And then they have Greg Hill, and it says Boston's #1 morning show with adult men 18+. They say it on Greg's thing. So this person I talked to yesterday, I said, well, explain this to me, because I don't, it doesn't make any sense. And he said, I know what it is. And I said, what? He said, Sarbano just made it up. he said, Sarbano just made it up. He said, and he said,
that's not what I said.
No, it's not. It's actually not him. But, and I think I had said at some point, Joey would just lie. And he said, think about it. Greg has never had to worry about ratings. He doesn't deal with ratings. It's not part of his life. So you just tells him that and he believes it. And I said, oh, that makes all the sense in the world. They're just lying.
But why would Curtis? Curtis doesn't.
Well, because he's defending. It's his show, so he feels like he has to defend it. The irony is, and I said this the other day to Jerry, if some other station we were battling with did what they're doing, which is making shit up, and we were still on the air, and Curtis was my producer, Curtis would be going to the ends of the earth to prove this wrong.
Correct. Of course.
Like he would. I'd be like, Chris, relax. It would be his life's mission, and that is the source when you get past it all. And I think there's a certain host of the Ghost show that we made fun of, who I think Curtis is particularly sensitive about, probably as well. I think you combine those two, but I think it hurt Curtis right in his core because he knew he's become what he and I in our show used to make fun of. He hates that. And I don't blame him. It would make me snap too. So that's why I don't have sympathy for him, but I get it, but too bad. And they call me around. I mean, it's just so silly. So there you go.
I was thinking about that yesterday when I was hearing Ken on the dump button, and I was trying to think, I couldn't think of a particular segment or example where you guys did this, but there had to be a time in Kirk and Callahan history where you made fun of a show for pretending something got dumped when they were like a caller was fucking with them or something.
I'm sure.
Where now that's what Ken is. He's that guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, in some ways we did it with Bomani Jones and me. And then, remember when he hung up and he banged on that? And then I think with Lebitard one time, too, we had a barrage of callers, and they just pretended like it was something else. They talked about the NBA.
And I'm sure Ken played his funny clips and all
Curtis
that shit, and now he's the
said, what a
opposite.
pussy. And it's pathetic. So anyway, so there you go. But keep it up, please.
Can out of the middle of the poo-poo platter.
What was that?
The sterno can out of the middle of the poo-poo platter.
Jesus Christ.
I was married at a very young age.
Oh,
how young, Dale?
That's pretty cool.
I've never had a shot.
What?
He was 14.
I have not had a single puff off a single cigarette or cigar
What is this from yesterday?
Yes.
I
was just listening to the whole thing. There were so many good things. I had to
keep it going,
isolate.
Dale. Any more from Dale or no?
I think it's all great.
Oh, thank you. It's nice, Dale.
I hope he does.
Answering your question.
He's just so fake, isn't he?
I know, he's so fake. That's why the soundboard cuts work out so well. Pretty soon I'm going to amass like a 10,000 clip soundboard, so you're going to be able to talk to Dale.
My favorite Dale clip ever from your old show, and I think it sticks out to me because it's so fake when he says, "Don't get your boxers in a bunch," and it's like that's not how people talk. Like, why are you talking like that?
No,
Dale?
it's not how Dale talks either.
Right.
That makes me sad.
That's my favorite cut. That's my favorite cut ever. Dr. Sheffield, drsheffieldsnaturals.com. Will they be at Saco, Steve, handing out samples? Is there a line? I know with coronavirus it might be tough. This may violate the policy. Can Dr. Sheffield bring somebody up to individually brush people's teeth with a toothpaste and show them how to do it properly?
Yeah, sure. That seems safe.
Okay, good. It's pricing hygiene, is it not?
Yeah, I think Dr. Sheffield is going to personally cough on the toothbrush before.
No, I'm just saying if there's a big bucket where somebody spits it and then at the end, Michael drink it.
Sure.
Yes.
You do that for the show, wouldn't you?
Yeah, why not?
I think Dr. Sheffield is on board with that, yeah.
Okay, good.
Gagging thinking about it right now.
Good. Well, let's do that. Dr. Sheffield is the greatest Look, it's the toothpaste of the Kirk Minahan Show. That's all you need to know, okay? You go to drsheffields.com, drsheffieldsnaturals.com. I always forget that. drsheffieldsnaturals.com today. You save 10% off to go to any CVS or Walgreens. You get $1 off. I don't know if there are any supermarkets as well.
Yes.
Pick up, are they?
CVS, Walgreens?
Those aren't supermarkets.
Like grocery stores.
Okay. No, I don't know. CVS and Walgreens are the ones
that... I think in the supermarket. Sometimes I got my toothpaste at the supermarket. That's all. I had my Dr. Sheffield this morning in the shower.
You know what you should do is find someone working there and say, where the fuck is the Dr. Sheffield's pal?
Grab
him by the smock.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Yeah.
$1 off if you go to CVS or Walgreens. You can learn more at drsheffieldsnaturals.com. No taste or texture is sacrificed. Sacrifice. Was that Elton John? It's a simple. Play that for me, would you please, Steve? Sacrifice by Elton John. It's an adult contemporary classic. You might hear that on the 6.7.
All right.
Late in the game, John. Not my favorite. A little too soft for these ears. But
you're more the Harry Styles
yes.
John.
Well, not early John. When John got a little too puffy and too... just lead back to me watching golf.
Just music?
Is it Don Henley and Vince Gill?
Yes.
Sheffield.
Sacrifice taster texture.
Yeah.
Naturally, that's how you get there. The other night on ESPN, I'm flipping around, and randomly, they have, speaking of Vince Gill, who's in the Eagles now, they have like an Eagles concert on for like 4 hours.
Why wouldn't they?
It's bizarre. It was like Chris Berman presents the Eagles.
I mean, most TV now is just like a Mad Lib, you know?
Yeah,
it's like
finding anything to put on.
The South Park episode where
Eagles,
the manatees are finding the balls and putting it together. It's like,
Family Guy, yeah.
Yeah, this can't be worse than what we're doing, so why not put it together?
Would you be able to compare anything to anything if Trey Parker and Matt Stone hadn't been born?
No. I would have no pop
If they
culture
hadn't met each other
references.
ever, you would be no.
I would have no pop culture references whatsoever.
And what is your favorite South Park episode?
I really like the Imagination Land series.
That's a good one.
Those three episodes.
I think my favorite. That's tough. I think my favorite South Park standalone episode, might still be Osimo though.
Osimo's pretty good.
And I like the cast
Scott Tenorman must die. Is like the ultimate.
I don't know if that's my favorite episode. That's the hardest I've laughed.
But that's like the one everyone. You know what I mean? Everyone always says that one. It's great.
Yeah, I like
I like the Casa Bonita one too.
I like the Simpsons did it. It's also a good one.
Is the Casa Bonita the one where he puts Butters underground and pretends like the world's ending because he wants to go there so bad
in the junkyard?
Cliff jumpers.
The Butters episode is pretty good too, where his dad or his mom kills him or thinks he kills him. Yeah.
It's a great show. I'll be curious to see how they handle they'll have a unique take on things going on now.
I think they will,
as they always do. Surprised they're just not able to do anything right now.
I don't see why they wouldn't be able to.
I don't know. When was their next season scheduled to come out?
They're usually like September, October.
They've got a pretty good gap between seasons.
That's true.
I would think they'll be back.
By the way, I got a show recommendation for you.
1 second. drsheffieldsnaturals.com, the toothpaste of the Kirk Minahan Show. Let them know you went there, please, and let them know we sent you, and help yourself, them, and us. Please, drsheffieldsnaturals.com. Go ahead, Steve.
False Flag on Hulu.
False Flag on Hulu?
Yes. It's like a Israeli 24. It's really good. Like a crime
I didn't love the
conspiracy
American
drama.
24.
No, you didn't?
Nah, not really.
Did you like it at the beginning and then fall off, or no?
Kiefer Sutherland, it was fine, but after a while, I was like, all right, we get it. Like, you know.
How does this all happen in one day?
Couldn't have one season.
Over and over.
If it was one season, it's like Lost, the best show ever, you know?
Yeah.
You guys haven't watched The In-Betweeners, though, huh?
I watched the first episode and was just like, I know I got to push through.
You got to get
That's what
through.
everyone
It's fun.
says, yeah.
You're not, you don't have a great sense of humor.
I'll give it a shot.
That's okay.
I'll step in.
It's a funny show, Mike. Yeah, they all go to the same bar every day.
I mean, you also thought that the movie with the kids, like the ripoff of Superbad, what was it?
That was
Good Boys was very funny.
Yeah,
This is funnier than that, though. This is fucking. I watch it and howl. I actually laugh out loud watching it.
All right.
LOL is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be if you pick the first three letters of that.
Do you LMAO though?
I was trying to think of a way to answer that with the
ROFO?
Which one's that?
Rolling on the floor laughing?
Oh, I don't think I've done that.
No, okay.
No,
All right.
No. I do laugh my ass off, I suppose. Yes, I do. Anyway. So I don't know how I feel about this. So Bari Weiss, do I say Bari?
Bari Weiss.
Barry?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It is.
Well, she didn't correct Joe Rogan when Joe Rogan said Barry.
That's right.
You could say Bari if you want. That's fine.
Fine. Ms. Weiss. My brother Adam sent me a the story of it this morning, 19 hours after I read it. I was like,
he doesn't know.
I was like, I hope Fox News hires this guy. Actually, you know what? Let me get that right because he's gonna get mad because he gets very defensive. We make fun of him on the show, as you know, Mike.
Apparently, the people at the New York Times just called her that Jewish lady, though.
You said, reading it now, Fox should hire him. I said, her. And he said, I don't see gender. I said, that's fair. I respect that.
Yeah, maybe he was doing it on purpose.
Yes, that could be true. So she resigned from the New York Times. She was there, again, we're talking New York Times standard of conservative here, which is, not exactly a Steve Robinson.
But not even.
I don't even think she would identify as a conservative.
No way.
A centrist, like a conservative. I'm saying conservative in their.
She was a lefty who didn't adhere to every single plank.
Right, in their think, I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not a real life conservative.
So she's like a small step to the right of Bernie Sanders.
She's like a globe, like one of those Republicans.
After listening to her talk for 15 minutes, I thought she was not like far left, but like definitely liberal.
Closer to center left, say.
Sure.
But she's skeptical of the progressive project, and that makes her an enemy.
Like, you went back and looked at Bill Clinton as a president now, the media would treat him like he was friggin' Trump.
Look at the 1996 Democratic platform.
I mean, this guy was a legitimate, the era of big government is over, all these things.
Illegal immigration is a scourge.
Right. Like,
scourge.
I mean, hardcore cracking down, plus the rapes.
Right. Very Republican.
Inherently conservative.
I'm just saying. I mean, you do forget about the rapes. So she resigned from the New York Times yesterday. She sent this letter. It's on her website, BariWeiss.com. That's right.
Barry?
I don't think so.
Close enough.
So she goes to I joined the paper with gratitude and optimism 3 years ago. I was hired with the goal of bringing in voices that would not otherwise appear in your pages. First-time writers, centrists, conservatives, and others who would not naturally think of the Times as their home. The reason for this effort was clear. The paper's failure to anticipate the outcome of the 2016 election meant it didn't have a firm grasp on the country it covers. They've admitted as much on various occasions. The priority and opinion was to help redress that critical shortcoming. Well, that seems like a reasonable thing. So I was honored to be part of the effort. I'm proud of my work as a writer and editor. Among those I helped bring to our pages. So they go through the whole thing. But the lessons that ought to have followed the election. Lessons about the importance of understanding other Americans, the necessity of resisting tribalism, and the centrality of the free exchange of ideas to a democratic society have not been learned. Instead, a new consensus has emerged in the press, but perhaps especially at this paper, that truth isn't a process of collective discovery, but an orthodoxy already... Orthodoxy?
Orthodoxy. Like orthodox?
Well, I understand that, but I understand what it means. I can't pronounce it. It's another issue. It's scary. I'm telling you, my brain is screwed up.
It's a tough one.
Orthodoxy. What did I say? Orthodoxy? There's no ITY in there.
Orthodoxy.
I don't know why I put an I and the T in there.
Just orthodoxy. You got it right.
I got it right the first time?
No, you got it right the
third,
last time before. Yeah.
But an orthodoxy. Orthodoxy. It's not a word I don't think I've ever used.
I can't imagine why you would. Really.
Well, it's the opposite of heresy.
I understand what it means.
Yes, and you're always screaming about heresy.
Means.
Heresy, my friend.
Well, you are a heretic.
What am I, Paul Revere?
You're a heretic.
Thank you.
That's how EI used to write you up.
All right. Heretic. 6 to 10. Already known to an enlightened few whose job it is to inform everyone else. Now, these next two sentences, I feel like I should have copyrighted because this has been my thing for years now. Twitter is not on the masthead of the New York Times, but Twitter has become its ultimate editor. That is it, plain and simple. And not for the New York Times. Twitter's become the ultimate editor for everything.
the world. Yeah.
Every decision that is made.
Coronavirus.
Everything. Everyone who's fired, everyone who's hired, everyone who's changed, every decision that's made. Everything is done because of Twitter. Twitter is fucking poison.
Twitter's become like the nervous system of the American media.
And by the way, as we always say, X% is on it.
Yeah, so I think it's like 13%
if that even. I think it might be
Americans.
Let's even say it's 38%. That's fucking crazy.
But it's not just the percent of Americans who are on it. It's the type of American.
Well,
it's the media.
Of course.
The media. If you looked at the members of the media who are on Twitter, it's probably 99%.
And it'll show how much Twitter controls everything because now she'll just be written off as some.
Well, I saw yesterday all the blue check marks were like
conservative.
And I understand this instinct to some extent because part of me is like, well, you took your ball and went home.
Well, she's not going home.
But I mean, she quit as opposed to trying to stay there. You know, sort of the like the Brandon attitude. Which is I'm going to stay and change. So, but I'm saying
But maybe she found that's fucking impossible.
Correct. But I'm saying
that analogy would fit if Brandon was still being called the N-word by his fellow employees.
Sure,
because she was enduring harassment across the board.
No, what I'm saying is I understand the instinct at first to say that, like you quit. That's not what I think. Or she did quit, but I'm saying I think she did the right thing. But I'm saying I can see how somebody at first would be like, "Oh, you fucking baby." Like you can't handle being
stick in there and try and change it. But I think she did for a while. It seems.
I think by quitting, she put a spotlight that only quitting could have put on the problem at the New York Times. So that was the most effective thing she could do to change the situation.
My work and character are openly demeaned on company-wide Slack channels where masthead editors regularly weigh in, which, by the way, I think happens with me at Barstool, like with K. Marco and Ellie.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, like I feel like I don't
think they use Slack, but just text messages.
Well, you know what I mean? Whatever. It's like this is what's going on. And I think this happens, too, with me at Barstool. Some coworkers insist I need to be rooted out if this company is going to be a truly inclusive one, while others post axe emojis next to my name. Still, the New York Times employees publicly smear me as a liar and a bigot. Sounds familiar. On Twitter with no fear that harassing me will be met with appropriate action. They never are. I don't want appropriate action, by the way. There are terms for all this: unlawful discrimination, hostile work environment, and constructive discharge. I'm no legal expert, but I know that this is wrong. So she gets into that stuff, which is, interesting. But then she has another, I think, really good sentence. But the truth is that intellectual curiosity, let alone risk-taking, is now a liability at the New York Times. Replace the New York Times with just society.
Even before that, I think it's kind of an amazing sentence that she says, if this place is really going to be inclusive, they need to weed me out. Well, how is that inclusive?
Yeah, exactly.
If there's someone that disagrees with you, then you need to get rid of to be inclusive.
But you know how that works. I mean, we deal with it.
Right. She also has a line about
we'll get to an idiot later who feels that way. Go ahead.
She also has a line about how journalism used to be the first writing of history, but instead it's just become this amorphous thing that changes to suit whatever the mob on Twitter wants it to be.
That's exactly right. It's exactly right. And it's a good, she talks about, the Tom Cotton op-ed. Like, it's crazy. But, and we attached an editor's
Tom
note.
Cotton to do it originally, too?
Yes.
And they made it seem like it was some fucking scheme to get it in there?
We attached an editor's note on the travel story about Jaffa shortly after it was published because it failed to touch on the important aspects of its makeup and history. But there is still none appended to Cheryl Strayed. Is that her name? The woman who wrote Wild?
Yeah.
Fawning interview with the writer Alice Walker, a proud anti-Semite who believes in Illuminati. Like, it's just, and the New York Times allowed this to happen. You go through the Boston Globe now, they've allowed it to happen. There is no room now for not even like the extraordinary massive dissent, just a voice who's saying, wait a minute, aren't things fucking out of control here? I mean, people are, and we make fun, we go with Kevin all the time, and I mean, he doesn't know any better. And we'll get to, there are people who've worked at Barstool, this is a real thing. We saw this story with the museum curator who was resigned, who basically was forced to quit in San Francisco because he said the removal of, the employees said the removal of this guy was non-negotiable. They were going to quit because he said they would still be willing to accept white artists in the future. Or keep work from white artists.
It really is.
Male
and
artists.
so I looked at it because it was in Reason, and I actually like Reason. I follow them.
You're a libertarian.
I'm a libertarian.
That's your
Elizabeth
your
Nolan
go-to
Brown
club.
I think it works there as well. She's been on my old show. She's a good writer. She's smart. But I do think sometimes, let's go look for another story to see what I'm missing here.
Yeah, of course.
Missing nothing. This is it. This is the summation of it.
It's strange that you would get your beliefs confirmed by a source and then go try to find something else.
That's a weird instinct.
Why do you go beyond that?
I apologize for that. Now, I don't mean to ruin your mood, Steve. I know you're happy about Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I don't mean to put you
He was very.
but,
He was a little cheerful this morning.
Hashtag pray for Ruth. That's what we're doing.
I think when a 98-year-old gets sick, I'm like, I hope she gets back to work. That's the important
Well,
thing.
the last thing that I would want is for
We're
anything
not
to happen to
We're
her.
not rooting for that, Steve.
I'm just saying that.
He's agreeing with you.
I'm very worried.
No one wants anything to happen.
I want national
especially
healing.
Steve.
Steve, you know, if let's God forbid she passes away today, they're not going to confirm somebody before November.
Oh, no, but it would also be terrible for the country to have that added to the election, that open SCOTUS seat. We wouldn't want that.
That's true. Who would Joe Biden put up there?
Barack Obama.
He might.
Actually, I think he did the Trump thing, and he released a list of judges
did
that
he?
he would nominate, all far left people who don't even believe in the Constitution.
Louis Farrakhan.
They don't believe in the Constitution?
Well, they believe that it's perfectly amorphous, subject to interpretation according to whatever the DNC says.
Okay.
Just like Kagan, Sotomayor.
Sure,
all
of course, yes. They're all terrible people. We know that. We know
Scum!
That. We know that. We know that. We know that.
Nazi stuff.
But yeah, I mean, it's. I read this and I think, well, and the New York Times will act like it's not a big deal, and they're just going to get crazier and crazier, and they're just blinded by hate and rage now. And the left, especially, have just lost their frigging minds collectively. They've just lost their minds.
We're working towards, and I've never been oppressed or discriminated against, so I'm not saying that. I have a good life, especially based on my race and everything. That's fine. But we're working towards segregating and oppressing white guys. Like, that's what we want. That's what we want. And it might never happen in my life, so I don't really give a fuck that much. But that's what a lot of people want, is that someday white people will be discriminated against the way other races were in the past.
and
it's not working towards equality. It's working towards discriminating against white people.
And diversity of thought is gone. It's just gone. It's gone on both sides, I understand, but it's particularly gone to a place like the Times. They bring this person in, they have some thoughts, and then they're just like, nope, we don't like you. Get the fuck out of here. It is, and I always tie things back to me, it is similar to me and Barstool. There are some people who are like, oh, this fucking guy's an asshole. They have Donald Trump Jr. on. They have Tucker Carlson on. Oh, my God, he likes the police. Like, he asks questions. He maybe doubts Tory Hunter's story. We got to get him out of here, as opposed to just saying, well, okay. I mean, I this is his space. This is my space. What's the big fucking deal?
One of the ironies is that the New York Times is filled with critics of capitalism, but they're also kind of responding to capitalistic forces here because their subscriptions are up in the Trump era. So what people want from the New York Times is to be this anti-Trump viral rag, and that's what they've become. So they're a victim of capitalism.
Who knew who Jim
in some
Acosta
ways.
was 3 years ago?
Exactly.
Nobody.
Yeah, no.
And now he's a star. He goes on every day and does his little thing with, what's her face?
Brian Karam, the columnist for Playboy, stood up in the briefing room and yelled at Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and a week later he has a gig with CNN, and he's just
what's
like
her name
Acosta.
now? Kayla, who's the new
Caitlin?
the new
Kayla McKinney.
McKinney, yeah. I mean, Acosta does her thing with her, and it's like, and it's sort of like, but at the same time, she'll be a bigger star now. She'll leave and have a bigger. She'll have her own show on
That's
Fox.
always happened with press secretaries, though. Going back to George Stephanopoulos.
Oh yeah, where's Sean Spicer today?
He's on Newsmax. Huge gig on Newsmax.
Massive.
No, it doesn't.
Sox game?
It's a little different for Trump's people, but for press secretaries, have always used that as a launching pad for a big gig.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Dee Meyer's next show. But I'm saying is, but she'll have a show on Fox for sure.
Yeah.
No
or
question.
a contributorship.
Or Trump's
Maybe
network,
not a
wherever
show.
Trump's network is when he's out of there, which I think is going to happen. Though I am now convinced they're just going to. I'm convinced they're just going to bully people into having Trump lose. Now I'm almost tempted to vote for Trump now. They're going to make me vote for this guy.
The most idiotic thing to me is this idea that Trump's going to lose the election and then not leave the White House.
Well, that's just crazy. I mean, that's just,
I sincerely believe that if he loses the election, a huge part of him is going to be relieved that he doesn't have to do this for another 4 years. He can just go enjoy his money.
He'll say the election was rigged.
his ego is so massive, though. I'm not saying he'll of course leave, but his ego is so massive he will not take this loss lightly. No fucking way. This guy loses his mind when people say he can't walk, or he's fat, or he's golf swing.
Yeah, but he'll use that as part of launching whatever media company he does, and he'll say it was rigged against him, and it was never meant to. Yeah,
he will run again.
The permanent chip on your shoulder is what he's going to have,
which I respect. But but I see this and I'm just like, this is and this is I thought really well articulated, and people don't talk about it enough. We do, is that Twitter governs everything. I mean, it's the only way we promote our show, but I'm just saying it controls everything now, and part of it is I think you have to understand those are the rules now. Those rules are not changing. They're only going to get worse. If Trump wins again, it's only going to get worse. I mean, if Trump wins in November, which I think is obviously still a very real possibility, I actually think probably still a probability. If that happens, it's going to be 2 years from now. It's going to be fucking crazy. We'll be doing the shows here in the dark and sending them out like on actual physical cassettes underground.
The other thing is, I don't think things get better if Joe Biden's elected. There's a big belief on the left that suddenly everything gets better, but no, all these forces are still going to suddenly Joe Biden becomes a right wing evil guy who signed the 1994
or
crime
not
bill.
even that. I mean, Trump people aren't great either. Like, look at any time someone makes a joke about Trump or something, they go after them.
That's true.
So I think if Trump loses, it would just be it shifts the other way, where now other people are getting shit for
that. But that side doesn't have as much power on social media, though.
No, I guess that's true.
Like the right doesn't have that. They don't have Twitter.
They've got Parler.
Right. That's not going to be quite the same. And they really don't do that though. Like you don't see them be like, hey, let's take down this fucking on-air personality or that. I mean, like
a little bit like Kathy Griffin and people like that.
There was a cancel mob after Kathy Griffin, but that was not exclusively right wing.
Yeah, I mean, that was sort of one of the few times even some people were like this. Remember, that was if she did that today, she'd be treated as a hero.
I think with the right wing people, sometimes it's like with us when you're pointing out, the hypocrisy of cancel culture. People can start to drift into taking it too seriously, trying to get people canceled.
I think people. Yeah, I mean, there's some people who really thought we wanted to cancel Jamel Hill and cancel EI. I don't care if they both go away. But I would never say to anybody, do whatever the fuck you want.
But you're not actually actively canceling.
No, I don't. I mean, write whatever you want, say whatever you want. Like, we're going to play some Ellie Schnitt sound later that's so fucking dumb. But she should have her show on Barstool, and if it does, great. And she should have her platform, so should I.
But she wouldn't say that about you.
No, definitely not. No.
Well, see, the thing is, if you're truly confident in the things that you believe in, you want the people who disagree with you to have a platform and talk.
Yeah, it's great because you make them look stupid.
Exactly. Like, we want like Ellie and KFC to have podcasts.
Sure, I want everyone to. Yeah, I don't care about that at all, but I do think, I can imagine what it's like writing at the New York Times when you recognize that this is going on in culture, as opposed to being all the other people who are trying to make it happen, trying to ruin this person, I mean, you sent me that story last night. I mean, the Times are literally printing urban legends now. Just running with single source bullshit stories.
So I think my only criticism of Bari Weiss is where are the receipts? Like you say that there's this, New York Times is a culture of anti-Semitism and you've been attacked, you've been criticized. Where are the screenshots?
Yeah, we'll see.
Apparently she's going to go, the rumor is that she's going to go do something with Andrew Sullivan, the New York Mag columnist who also resigned.
Right, he quit yesterday as well.
It is nice to see. I don't think it'll end up making it different. Like, I've stopped saying, it'll swing back the other way and we'll be able to say what we want. So I don't think that's ever going to happen. But it is nice to see, like, this thing with Bari Weiss, there's the J.K. Rowling thing. Like, some people that are on that side are starting to say, like, hey, this is a little fucking crazy, which hasn't happened the last few years. Like, that's the first time you're kind of starting to see that.
And there's also, by the way, an appetite for it. I mean, Fox News is by far the biggest cable channel. I mean, 60 million people did vote for Trump. I mean, there are people who feel that way, and those people have money too. So, I mean, people like Weiss and Sullivan and whoever can make a living. And I don't agree with these people, a lot ideologically. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But, like, if you just have an open mind, you want to have conversations, well, I think, a private platform is probably going to be the way to go. So when people say, you might limit your audience, well, fine, I understand that. But at the same time, you can say whatever the fuck you want. Which is not, it's not, I can't even do it here really. I mean, I can, but there's going to be backlash.
They're also the side that's completely like exclusionary. Like I probably would have voted for like Tulsi Gabbard maybe, but they painted her as this because she doesn't agree with literally everything they say.
Russian agent and
so they painted that. So it's like they don't want certain people. There's certain types of people that they don't want on their side, which is much more exclusionary than any other group I know.
Of course.
I also think the problem with if everything heads towards a subscription service model, then you're kind of putting up gates around content and like young people who can't necessarily afford a subscription. So like young Kirk Minahan, if Howard Stern is behind a paywall for $19.90 a month, whatever, you might not have that experience of driving around listening to him. So the acceptable thought that young people are exposed to will be like NPR. It'll be Jim and Marjorie. It'll be Jim Acosta on CNN.
In the perfect world, and it's not a perfect world, it's not going to change, it's just really is the fault of management and advertisers who should say, fuck you, I don't care what's on Twitter. Now, some do, and some don't, where they should say, what do I care what some, okay, great. So you said that 6 years ago. Okay, he feels that way. Okay, that person thinks that if you're born assigned male at birth, that you probably shouldn't compete against women in sports. Okay, that's what he feels. All right, no big deal. But that's not, but for some reason, it's not enough of that.
Well, Mike was talking about how, you think that there might be a backlash against it, but like the window of what is acceptable has already shifted so far. Now that corporate culture universally is left wing. And it's like trying to turn around a battleship. It just it's not going to happen. Like that has shifted so far.
I mean, it might change in 100 years, but after 3 generations of leadership or whatever.
I don't think so. But I think we're just continuing down the path that we've been on.
But this is what this is what happens when, that one side controls all sort of thought in media in the world. This is and by the way, we're going to play it later. When the next generation of people with we'll play it in a second, Steve, with not a fucking brain in their pebbles for brains start talking, and we will make fun of it, but at the same time, it represents a very large base. A very large amount of people feel this way.
Yeah, and the thing I keep saying about cancel culture that like Kevin doesn't get is that maybe Portnoy doesn't lose his job, or pick your person. Maybe they don't lose their job necessarily, but they're shamed and attacked enough that the next Dave Portnoy will not even be allowed to exist. Whoever that is, he's not even going to attempt to be Dave Portnoy.
Right. And I mean, dealing with Kevin, it's just a waste of time. Like, he doesn't understand. Then he'll do his, it's fine. He doesn't get it. He performs his entire career in a bubble.
He's fine. I like when he goes after Steve, because Steve's, in my opinion anyways, at least clearly right.
Oh, of course.
I know, that's why it's so funny.
Kevin's just like, you're obviously wrong. Fuck you. I'm done with this argument.
Right. It's just fine. Milton's has been with me no matter what. That's why I love them. They're the greatest. They're the store for men. I'll be there next week, right, Steve?
Yes, Wednesday.
Okay, I'll announce the date. Their biggest sale ever going on right now. You can save up to 75% and more. If you live in New England, you can make the trip, or you can go online at miltons.com. Michael Kors, Calvin Klein, Ralph Lauren, Hugo Boss, all on sale. All shoes. I'm going to get a nice pair of summer shoes, 15% off. All underwear, including our great friends at Tommy John, 25% off. Tommy Bahama, Johnny O, Vineyard Vines, included in this great, great, great sale. You can go to South Shore Plaza in Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, Orthodoxy.
Yeah.
Orthodoxy.
Yes.
Gold star.
Orthodontist. Orthodoxy.
Orthodonture?
My orthodontist worked near. My orthodontist had a proxy. Orthodoxy. Perfect. He battles Alzheimer's bravely like
Michael Scott.
What was he that time? What was it? It was it made no sense.
Inappropriate. I can't remember what it was.
That's what I was thinking of when I did it. I forget, what the hell was it?
My behind neighbor is all I can remember, but I can't remember the whole sentence.
Do you wake up each morning and sniff orange juice just to make sure that the Alzheimer's symptoms aren't encroaching?
I mean, my mind is sharp as ever on old stuff. I think that's what they say, right?
Yeah, you lose your ability to think about new stuff and also smell orange juice.
Right. Jeez. Have we done the Milton's read yet?
The store for men.
Okay, there you go.
What are you
Milton's,
talking about?
it's the store for men. You go to Miltons.com, check out their biggest sale ever page. It's the greatest. I mean, it's ironic is I'm happy to do this read after we just spent the last 10 minutes, because Milton's is one of those companies, one of those places where they say, hey, look, the guy says dumb things. But we like him. We love his audience. We love his crowd. We love the Minifans. We have his back. And they have had my back in situations that you guys know not a lot of other people did. Not a lot of other people did. I will never forget them for that. I will always be a Milton's guy. Milton's is the store for men. You go to Miltons.com, check out their biggest sale ever page of the greatest. They are the greatest. Dana, Bill, the whole crew, they'll treat you great. Tell me you're a Minute fan when you go in there. They will treat you like $1 million, and you look like $1 million when you walk out. Go online to Miltons.com right now for that, please. Miltons. All right. So our great friend Ellie Schnitt weighed in on cancel culture. Finally, everyone was, first of all, after a couple of weeks, and just keep in mind this is somebody who just threw out casually that all my listeners are racists. She finally had the guts to weigh in on the Dave Portnoy situation. Just in time, I think. And boy,
well, it hasn't really been discussed yet.
You talk about just diving in
at length.
I mean,
it was a tad discursive, I thought.
She's been fired, right? Has Dave had his press conference yet or no?
Well, he can't fire. She's a protected class.
She can say this kind of stuff.
I don't think so. This was so incendiary. I have to think Dave fired her.
Why wasn't she part of the Willie podcast?
It's a good question.
Brazen opinions like this.
It's a good question.
That would have been great.
Actually, funny.
And the title of this podcast.
Oh, it would have been great if Willie just had on like Feilerberg, Mike, and Tommy.
Mantis.
They had the same conversation. They told the same stories and everything. That would have been good. So, I mean, again, if you're in the car, if you're with the kiddos right now, you got to hit that, I think, jump ahead 30. When you say, Steve, jump ahead 30 seconds, 60
30
seconds?
minutes, she really gets into it.
Oof. That's a good point. Yeah, I mean, we haven't done a lot of 4-hour podcasts and all, but just by playing this clip, we're going to get there. This is, I would say this is courage personified. Profile and courage.
Okay, so before I get into the rest of this episode, I did want to quickly address some of the things.
Oh, one second. I'm sorry, by the way. And I never knew this. Her mentor in communications, Professor Fitzy.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's interesting.
She won't give you the names, but she learned. Because it's always good to leave people thinking, who is she? I know exactly who she's talking about, but who is she talking about?
So I don't
didn't know who she was talking about earlier.
I don't want to read too much into it, but I have an interpretation of this clip that we can play after we play the rest of the clips.
Oh, interesting. Interpretation tease.
Okay, so before I get into the rest of this episode, I did want to quickly address some of the things that have come out on social media about things that other members of the Barstool community have said. I'm never asked to defend or agree with those things, and we're always expected to have our own views and defend those views. So I want to be clear that I don't agree with anything that was said. And I also want to make it clear that anywhere I am, whether on Twitter, on Instagram, or on this podcast, this is a safe space for...
What?
Listening to it the first...
Sorry, Mike. Do you have racist... I think we reached out to Riggs for a comment, didn't we? Or no?
It was so long after the Portnoy thing happened that I thought maybe the Minifans were harassing her, and that's what she...
After the what thing
I actually
happened?
didn't know what she was talking about.
I played it cold for Mike
after
this
the
morning.
What thing happened, Mike? I didn't hear you.
Dave Portnoy?
Well, we don't say names on the show.
Oh, the guy, the president used to live in Massachusetts.
The pizza eater.
The watermelon runner-up eater, Dave Portnoy, who lost to a 10-year-old in a watermelon. Clearly lost, by the way. Nothing.
Interesting time for Ellie to be commenting on this.
Yes, right. There you go. Jesus Christ. So what is she talking about?
It's very mysterious.
I think she's talking about KFC, saying that Colin Kaepernick has terrorist
I know
skin.
but why doesn't she just say it? You know why? I know why. Because she's friends with them.
Yeah.
That's how it works. When she doesn't like somebody like me, it's not just a safe space. My fans are racist. I'm a racist.
But she won't say your name. That's why originally I was like, is it about us?
But I thought it was a safe space, though.
Yeah. She can talk about whatever she wants.
Oh, okay.
Except naming anyone or letting anyone into what the fuck she's talking about.
Idiot. I think her view is that she's got such a big brand and big platform that it's helping people if you name them.
Oh.
She kind of gets into it.
Well, we get into it. Yeah. Ellie weighs in on cancel culture. And, I mean, again, you couldn't... 50 machetes you couldn't chop through the irony of this.
Look, Stephen B. Smith is going to be taking on the Ellie Schnitt discourses on cancel culture.
How's Stephen B. doing, by the way? You been
great.
keeping up with him or no?
Yeah.
You've been listening to more lately?
Yeah, I listened to a little bit of him talking about Socrates' apology, which, I mean, you want to talk about great apologies. I know you had a great one.
Thank you.
Socrates was really the pioneer of the non-apology apology.
Did he get suspended for it?
What word did he use?
Yeah, he drank hemlock and died.
Fine, that's good.
Should apologize.
Jeez. So which cut are we playing here next?
So we're going to talk about Ellie's criticisms of cancel culture.
Keep in mind,
she's kind of like Martin Luther coming to reform cancel culture.
Keep in mind, this is somebody who works at Barstool Sports. I want you to remember that while you hear this.
It's gotten me thinking a lot about cancel culture and
hold on.
What it really
I'm
means
not going to hold on. This is going to be problematic. Okay,
let me get through this.
She has her own style. I'm sure it's very successful, but it's very I've said this before, like Oprah. I don't know. It's not for me. It's not for me.
Well, you're not a 20-something sorority girl.
That's true.
It's not meant to be for you.
Woman.
Is she still reading all those books or no?
She's getting through them.
Good. Is she?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. All right. Go ahead.
Does and if it's even effective, or are there ways that you can effectively cancel someone? Because unfortunately, I think cancel culture is something that started off with really good intentions.
Yeah. Stop, please. Now, again, keep in mind, and I am not, again, ironically, say whatever you want. Go for it. I love it. She works at Barstool Sports.
It started off with really good intentions.
When did it start with good intentions, out of curiosity?
Well, you remember early on when it was just meant to ruin one person's life.
The good old days.
Yeah.
You remember the first book burning party? It was legit. They were burning the books that deserved to be burned.
Yeah.
It got a little overzealous, yeah.
Let me did you get Joan of Arc on our next podcast or no?
This is the perfect example.
Does she have
of
Jesus Christ coming up next week or no?
Jesus was canceled. That's for sure.
He was. I mean, it seems like he was an early cancel culture guy. Like, what are we doing here? Like,
people like KFC or whoever else will mock the fact that a lot of times, like, when you're anti-cancel culture or for free speech or whatever, you bring up a lot of the same arguments. If this is not an argument for slippery slope, then I don't know what the fuck is. It started off great. I'm sure it did.
But
that's the entire fucking point.
Where are the actual examples, though? Like who?
Oh, I'll give you somebody who did good.
In Ellie's mind.
I'll give you one. Well, first of all, very easy. I'm sure she'd bring him up. She'll probably have him on next week where he's still alive. Great senator from the state of Wisconsin, Joseph McCarthy. I mean, the guy was just doing his job, right, Steve? I mean,
it's a good point.
He was just
look. There were communists infiltrating the United States government.
I mean, there was a screenwriter who went to a meeting one night, and for that, the guy lost his job. I would say, like a guy like Ring Lardner Jr., if you want to look him up, lost his job for 40 years and wasn't able to work again because, he once went to a meeting.
McCarthy had a list, okay? Yeah. A list of communist sympathizers.
That's right. Good. I'll give you another one.
We didn't really see it, but
somebody else was out to cancel. And I think Ellie's going to have him on next week. Maybe the ghost of maybe Dale can book. We brought him up yesterday. Not so great to bring up his name. My man. Not my man, but Steve's man. Adolf Hitler.
Glad you corrected
the guy. See, no dummy I am. Steve went out.
I think we're violating the Hitler rule.
well, I'm saying it's your guy, Steve, not mine.
It's not my guy.
But Hitler clearly had cancel culture in mind, right? Like, he started out with good intentions in Ellie's mind, I suppose, no?
Like, trains were always on set.
Who was she thinking? What is your example, shithead, of somebody who, no irony there, somebody who was, like, when is this good? When is this good?
I guess
she'd probably think that what Bob did to you was an example.
For sure. For sure.
I guess maybe people that are actually genuinely racist. Like, that's what she's trying to say. People that are genuinely racist or sexist. I don't know what the examples are.
Well,
because cancel culture focuses on words. It focuses on nonsense.
I think she thinks that Bill Cosby, Matt Lauer, Harvey Weinstein are examples. That's what she thinks. In her mind, that's what she thinks.
Those are people who should be in prison. They violated the law.
Chris D'Elia, she thinks, is a victim of cancel culture.
Well, he's not a victim. Well, I mean, he is.
Victim of cancel.
A target. A conquest.
Well, okay. Chris D'Elia kind of is.
Okay. Well, no, cancel culture doesn't have victims for Ellie Schnitt. It has
and we'll find the whole Chris D'Elia story maybe at some point. Maybe fucking, fucked around the 15-year-old.
Right.
So then great, go to jail. No argument. That's not, again, this is just moving the goalpost. Someone's saying stuff like Cosby or Lauer. These are rapists and assholes.
Well, that's part of the problem.
Things that for things that are protected by
I'm talking
the
about
First Amendment. You shouldn't get you fired.
Right.
Not fucking things that are against the law.
Right. Like the guy at the museum is canceled. Yes. Nick Cannon is canceled. He lost it, and maybe he should be.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, great. But that's a victim. He's been, he said something stupid about white people, and he lost advertisers this morning. He's gone. Who was Nick Cannon married to, by the way?
Formerly Mariah Carey.
Interesting. That's all I'm going to say.
So for Ellie, though, there aren't any victims of cancel culture. There are triumphs of cancel culture, and then there's collateral damage when it gets too zealous. Because cancel culture is effectively a very good thing for Ellie that just sometimes is used ineffectively.
But has turned into kind of a punchline, which is unfortunate, like I said, because I think the idea of holding people accountable for their words and their actions is good. It's good. Like, it's a good thing to say, like, you can't just be a shitty person.
Okay, so for example, I'll just give you a totally random one. It's not connected. So if somebody says in the podcast the police station should be burned down, they should be held accountable. And if it's on your show, you should be held accountable for that,
Absolutely.
Correct? Okay. If the person who said that on your podcast is then trying to cancel the company you work for, should you then call them out on your own podcast?
Sure,
okay.
I guess so.
Just trying to keep everything straight.
You know what?
Here.
If you're pissing racist people off, you're probably on the right track.
Yes, there you go. Racist people.
Good job.
Racist people. Ellie Schnitt, defender of Hitler. Calling me. What?
That's pretty much what happened.
Pro Hitler,
right?
I would say. Yeah. Wouldn't you say, Steve?
That's what it sounded like.
You can't just be a shitty person and no one will say anything about it. That's a great thing. I think that we can all agree that's a noble intention. The problem is, it's kind of devolved into this weird, like, groupthink thing where people will just viciously attack people with no, like, evidence. Like,
hold on. So hold on, Ellie. So there's, You mean like calling an entire fan base that puts money in the company you work for as pocket, calling them racist with zero proof? Something like that? Is that what you're saying?
Fucking losers.
This weird thing happens where
I don't know Ellie Schnitt at all. What?
A simple mistake. Keep going.
Yeah, at all. Like, I don't know her, Ellie Schnitt at all, but I don't know why. I agree with her on this one. You should have proof if you're going to say something inflammatory or stupid. And by the way, Ellie, that's all I ever ask for whether it's Adam Jones or Tory Hunter or, as Steve said earlier, correctly so, Weiss. We want proof. I don't care.
Or maybe even proof that the organizations that you're telling people to donate to are using that to help the people they claim.
That's all. That's it. That's all. I just want proof on either side. Black, white, male, female, trans, whatever, fluid, whatever. I don't give a shit. Just proof. She had none when she threw out against us. And now, what a fucking phony, really. Jesus.
People will just viciously attack people with no, evidence. They'll see one tweet and be like, wow, everyone needs to know it. And also, I'm going to call you
dumb fuck. What are you talking about?
She's explaining it.
Okay. Super crazy. And when you're someone who has a platform, you're used to getting hate to a certain extent. Obviously, I would assume that people with more followers deal with a larger volume of hate. And eventually it just becomes this constant in your life where you don't pay attention to it. You're just that's hate. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything.
Well, it's just Babel City, huh? Jesus.
It's true, though. It doesn't mean anything.
God. Any other thoughts from this genius or no?
Fired.
This is, again, hold on. This is the product of somebody who has never ever lived a day in her life. Went as a child, lived in a bubble. They rolled her from a bubble to high school, rolled that bubble to college. And then, she's been very successful. Good for her. And then she's smart. She played this character whatever as well, and then just bubbled her way in the Barstool.
So what I was thinking is, before things got political on Schnitt Talk, what kind of hate was she receiving? You use Maybelline, not L'Oreal, for your eyes.
I'm sure but I'm sure there are people who are like, "Oh, you look ugly. You're fucking."
Oh yeah, okay. Body image.
No question. Sure. And they shouldn't say that. But I'm just saying. I don't know. And she's probably a nice person too underneath it all. I actually think, like I said before, I actually think she means well.
I'm sure.
She's just been.
You hear it in this.
She's legitimately been a brainwashed victim. This is like talking to a Scientologist.
But so what they don't what Ellie doesn't realize is this protective bubble that she's in, where she can say whatever she wants. It's because the guy that was about to get canceled 3 weeks ago fucking worked his ass off for 20 years.
No, stop kissing his ass, Mike. Jesus.
But honestly,
ass kisser.
But you do the same thing.
Fuck up, you blind fat.
No kidding.
Does that make you feel better?
Yeah, it's better.
Guys like you, I'll change it. Guys like Kirk Minahan work their ass off to create that protective bubble, so there are places where you can say whatever the fuck you want.
But here's the thing, though. You're right about Dave, of course. But here's the thing. She's never on the wrong side of anything in the Twitter mind.
Right.
She never takes it. It's easy to say when you never take.
She would say she is because the Minifans or whoever.
Yeah, but what is? Do you think that she's more this groupthink? That's her existence.
Right.
She falls in line with every big story like that. She falls right in. And I'm not saying she doesn't feel that way. She probably does. But there's nothing easier than falling into that. We could have done that over the last couple months very easily. Sure. But I don't. I question things. But she doesn't. She just kind of goes along and, and is protected because when you have on somebody like Gina and you agree with the ideology that most people on social media do, you're safe as can be. She's the safest as can be.
Down a police precinct every time that there is unjust violence towards the Black community by a police officer, I think we would see change pretty fast.
I agree with that.
To be fair to Ellie, it's hard not to. It's just a fact.
You would see change.
You would see change pretty fast.
You would. Any other thoughts from Ellie?
Yep.
Enlightened Ellie.
It's really easy to look at the barrage of hate and just say, that's hate. That doesn't affect me. I don't care. They're just haters.
Hold on. I do like the fact there's a sign. Back up. That is funny.
I was like, we're going backwards as a culture.
Shit.
It's really easy to do that because of the vitriol of these comments. And unfortunately, that means that the overall goal of a cancel culture, which is to force people to change and, well, force is a bad word, but ask people to kind of reflect on their actions and their words and and try to change positively, like that's a great intention, but because of the way that
you say that Kim Jong-un is a cancel culture guy?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, his uncles came forward and were like, "Hey, we think that there's a better way to run this regime," and he was like, "Fuck you," he tweeted.
Right. All we're saying is that we're going to force you to look at what you said and reflect on that.
Well, no. I mean, she's at least aware of the scary idea of forcing people to have the right opinions, and she takes a step back from it. She's like, no. We're going to ask them to reflect. It's like something that would happen in a Soviet regime.
So scary.
I mean, we'll ask you very politely at gunpoint to look at your actions.
This isn't a concentration camp. This is a re-education camp.
That's correct. That's exactly right. Well,
this is like the guest we had on a couple of months ago who was like, comedians or reporters who have wrong opinions should be forced to go to camps.
Right. I forgot about that.
Philosophically trained. This guy was unironic.
I forgot about
this individual. This individual was unironically endorsing.
No, that wasn't Ernest.
Oh, who am I thinking?
I think it was a random.
It was a transgender professor or something.
Oh,
somebody.
Yeah.
Was basically saying.
Ernest Jones was Chappelle.
Was that here or was that Framing?
That was here. If you don't understand left-wing gender ideology, you should be forced to go to a camp. And this was unironic endorsement of that idea. It was the film critic for Irishman.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. People are fucking crazy. Any other thoughts from Ellie?
Oh, yeah.
It rings true that all press is good press. You're still a national name. People know who you are, even if they know you as problematic.
So she's getting into how cancel culture has actually helped people.
I hear that excuse a lot, and that's kind of... She's not wrong. I get what you're saying.
This is where she gets to the nuanced part of her argument, because she's not trying to stop cancel culture. She's trying to, correct it, put it on the right path, because there's a better way to cancel people in Ellie's mind.
They know who you are. And it's the same thing with hate comments, because at the end of the day, and I watched a really interesting video about this, and I was
concerned about hate comments, huh? I mean, I keep saying ignore them, but just fucking ignore them.
Yeah, this is what continuing to mention them. You don't think he's ignoring them?
Hate comments on Twitter? Is that what she's talking about?
Yeah, I assume so.
Gives a fuck.
Or the gram, maybe.
Just block them if you want.
She's taking a break from Twitter.
Oh, she is?
She has. I think she might be back now.
She said at the outset of this episode that she might be having some mental health struggles, so she's been taking a break from Twitter.
Well, I hope she's all right. I mean, I guess I think she's a nice person, and I'm sure she's had struggles. I hope she doesn't continue to have them, but
don't even bother. That'll never be heard, though.
What?
Don't even bother saying. I hope she's all right. No, I know. But I'm just saying that'll never be. No one will ever give a fuck about that.
I don't care about that, but I'm just saying. So yeah, but anyway, I mean, just fucking stupid in this podcast, but but that stupid people can struggle as well. Not stupid people, but people have stupid thoughts.
Sure.
I don't know, maybe who knows?
Research. And then this guy, Luke Alexander, he said literally the words that were about to come out of my mouth. He was saying them, and I was like, that's what I was going to say. But you should check out his video on, it's the dark side of cancel culture and stan culture or something. It's really good. You should watch it. But
no, I will not.
Anyways,
there's no
the
way
other
I'm
problem
that.
with hate comments like that and that kind of canceling is that at the end of the day, hate comments are still engagement. And when you're a social media person and your livelihood comes from social media, whether it's YouTube or Instagram or whatever it is, those comments just equal money. It's still engagement.
Yeah,
it's still
for Ellie Schnitt, you dumb fuck. You think if I got fired right now, it would be a great thing for me?
Yes, you'd be fine.
So getting back to that bubble thing, it's not just left-wing, millennial culture. It's also this whole idea of life existing 50% on social media. The senior vice president for Boeing did not make money off being canceled. This art director does not make money off being canceled. The commissioner for the death agency in Massachusetts does not make money off being canceled.
Celebrities, but this is happening all the time, and people are getting removed from stuff all the time. And look, I mean, sometimes I suppose it's justified. Sometimes it's not. And Ellie doesn't worry about them. She says, she's talking about Matt Lauer or whoever. But
Matt Lauer did not make money off of being canceled.
No,
and I would say he's not canceled. He's.
But I'm saying whatever. I'm saying yes.
Shane Gillis benefited, for sure.
I guess, yeah.
He's headlining. He's a bigger name than he was.
Yeah, but that says more about SNL than
that's what she means.
Shane.
Yeah,
sure.
But that's what she means. That's what she's referring to.
Yeah, I guess.
I suppose there are some limited examples.
That part's true.
When you can become a martyr of the anti-cancel culture movement, I guess, and benefit from it in some way. But it says, I think Shane's situation says more about the irrelevancy of SNL.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's the type. I can't think of another example, but that's the type of example she's talking about.
She references Gun Girl.
Where you weren't necessarily a huge name before, and your story becomes big, and people rally behind you because of cancel culture.
Who's your reference? I'm sorry?
Gun Girl. What was it? The Kent State.
Oh,
yeah, the woman who took a picture with the AR-15 and Barstool just hates her.
Right, yeah.
So this is the last Ellie cut, which I think will...
I'm getting exhausted listening to it.
Oh, this one will speak to you, I think.
Okay.
If you want to take money away from someone, really hit them where it hurts, you have to block, you have to ignore, you have to unfollow, you have to say, I'm not, my eyes, I pretend I do not see it, it's even something where you can pressure a brand to do the right thing by boycotting them. Jackie Aina on Twitter,
idiot.
She said that she was no longer going to use her Morphe code and encouraged other influencers to do the same.
Look, I'm not going to tell Dave what I would never tell anybody. I want everyone to have a platform, but oh my God, if I was Dave, if I heard this, I'd be like, you're fucking fired. And it'd be wrong to do it, but my first instinct would be like, get the fuck out of here.
Well, all she's saying is if you don't agree with some of the stuff you hear on
someone's thought
on Barstool Sports, you don't agree with some of the stuff, just pressure their advertisers to run away.
Yeah, and if you're really good at it and effective, they'll do it, and then you'll be then people I work with who I know aren't racist and aren't bad people will be out of jobs for no reason.
Yeah.
And shamed, and by the way, always branded with something that you can't come back from.
Yeah, but that's good for a lot of people.
I mean, am I hearing this right?
Yes. She's basically saying, oh, by the way, I had this guest on, Gina, who talked about burning down police stations. She has this other great idea, pressuring advertisers to leave speech you disagree with. I think that's a great idea. As Barstool is in the middle of this controversy and facing pressure on advertisers.
In the middle of a pandemic.
Yes.
What the fuck? Play that again. I didn't hear that. I couldn't have heard that.
Take money away from someone, really hit them where it hurts, you have to block, you have to ignore.
So hold on. Stop real quick. I am fine with that. If that makes you... If you don't want to engage and look, there are assholes who go at us all the time. I'm just after a while, I try as hard as I can. But after a while, if it's all fuck you, you suck, kill yourself, fuck you, your
at
show's
least a mute is warranted.
Yeah, or whatever. I don't even care. If you want to block them, who gives a fuck? This idea, I used to fall in this trap. You're not macho. This is not Chad Finn blocking people for saying, why don't you talk about the show? This is when people say kill yourself or fucking. Your show sucks, or this.
You should be swinging from a light post.
Endless. Well, I'm fine with that. Endless stuff.
I equate it to you wouldn't I would let people say that about me, but I wouldn't invite them into my living room.
That's what Lem said to me 70 times.
Right. Yeah. It's literally you're sitting at
your
home.
You hate me. You're trying. I get it. No problem. You hate the show.
It's kind of like a bum.
Perfectly legitimate opinion.
It's like a bum following you down the street. Eventually you're gonna be nice, disrespectful, ignore them, whatever, walk away. But eventually you're gonna take steps to get them out of your.
That's how you treat a homeless, Steve. That's you call them bums first of all. And second,
hobos.
People experiencing.
What
homelessness.
year were you born? Bums. Hey, bum. That's what Jerry called them.
You're a bum.
You're a bum.
Why don't you get a job?
Well, life's tough, huh?
Scum.
I think this money's going to coffee.
It's not.
It never is. It never is. So Ellie Schnitt is blocking people. Fine. I know I'm sure she blocked plenty of Minifans. No problem. If you think about if you're her after a while, why would you? Why wouldn't you?
Right? Yeah, what value?
I give them a few if they're funny, ha ha ha, and then it's all right, well, they fucking hate me.
Yeah, how many times do you need them to say, hey, want to burn down a police station?
Right. I get that now. I'm not telling people to stop doing that. Please keep doing it.
Well, they don't want to cancel Minifans.
Of course not. No, I love the Minifans. I'm not like Mike. But I would say, that part, if that makes your life easier, it makes your life easier.
But ignoring someone is the opposite of what she goes into.
Well, I would say then to say, go full Bob Murchison. And again, that's what I'm saying.
Spend your life dwelling on that person or cause.
Right. If you don't think that she's texting with the K Marcos and fuck this guy, please, you're living in a dream world. But go ahead.
My eyes, I pretend I do not see it,
That's fine.
It's even something where you can pressure a brand to do the right thing by boycotting them. Like Jackie Aina on Twitter, she said that she was no longer going to use her Morphe code and encouraged other influencers to do the same.
Well, Jackie's very brave. We all know that.
In her fairness, she's not saying contact advertisers and get them to leave. She's saying use her own consumer power to boycott.
I think I heard the word pressure, did I not?
But she said pressure by boycotting. So I guess refraining from buying something is different. But she is talking about going after advertisers.
I've heard that defense though, and I've started to get sick of it only in the sense that now we're boycotting people because they voted for Trump. So you're going to boycott someone based on an opinion that half the fucking country has.
It's insane.
So it's gotten where you should maybe not support something, but when it comes to social media boycott, that feels different.
Of course. I mean, it's insane. We have more. Should she talk more or no?
No, that's the end of it.
Good God. Jesus Christ. Oh, well, all right. What can you say? And I, like I said, I like the fact that Dave won't. I actually like that Dave won't say anything to her. He'll leave her alone, and let her continue to do that. But I mean, boy, he is. Now, the good thing is he will never hear it. That's also part of it.
All right.
I mean, he's got more discipline than me. I would be fucking out of my mind. All right, 3Chi, Steve.
Yes, 3Chi is a new advertiser. Lots of buzz online about 3Chi. 3Chi is the leader in hemp-derived cannabinoid products. It's a federally legal version of THC. Its effects are a perfect hybrid of CBD and Delta-9, which is the active ingredient in marijuana. It gives you a similar buzz and all the medicinal effects of Delta-9 without the laziness, anxiety, paranoia, or mental fogginess. Delta-8 users don't report they do report feeling more active. You know what I'm talking about, Mike. You feel a little groggy. You feel a little groggy after you pop the Chiba. Or the ganj.
After I pop the Chiba. Yes. Very hip reference.
So it's federally legal if you're in a state that doesn't have recreational like Mass does. And it's supposed to leave you feeling amazing, but also functional and clear-headed instead of lazy and paranoid. So you're not like Mike. 3Chi isn't just the best in the Delta-8 industry. They invented the industry. 3Chi's Delta-8 is 100% hemp-derived, federally legal, and available online at 3chi.com. That's the number 3, CHI.com. Must be 21 to purchase. Go to 3chi.com to shop for Delta-8 vapes, gummies, tinctures, and oils that can be used to make homemade edibles. Use promo code KIRK to get 5% off your order. Promo code KIRK at checkout.
Promo code BELIEVE.
But that's not really.
Yes.
Wouldn't help us.
I just saw Edgy Kevin on Twitter again tweeting. He tweeted about the Minifans again like 45 minutes ago.
I said something about him this morning.
What'd you say?
Oh, that's true.
I tagged him. I tagged him in the Ellie Schnitt podcast because I was like, I would like to hear him listen to this one where she's expounding on the virtues of.
He's doing the Nick
culture.
Cannon thing. He's like, I want to hear the Minifans. Let me see if I can get this tweet. So 3chi.com and the promo code is Kirk. Is that right?
Kirkmundo.
KIRK or BELIEBE. You gotta believe. That was the old Mets.
Just Kirk.
I see it right here.
No, just Kirk.
No, I see it.
Kirk.
Or Redline. What's Redline Radio?
Oh, Kirk.
That would be Chicago.
Oh, I like those
Chicago.
guys. Well, throw them a few. Throw them a few shekels.
Kirk.
No,
we'd prefer you use.
No, I don't
code
care.
Kirk.
Who cares? Well, it's all the same guy. Go to Redline. We like those guys. Yeah,
Kirk.
yeah. Go. No, use the code Redline.
Kirk.
Nope.
But then when you say the salespeople don't represent the Minifans,
I don't care about them. We'll be out of here soon. Who are you kidding? What the fuck are we doing? I mean, they know.
Anyways, 3Chi.
3Chi. But no, great new friend of the show. So 3chi.com/redline. Going to be a real test for the Minifans with the crying, laughing emoji. It's a grown man with children. Real to rock and a hard place for them to defend Nick Cannon under the cancel culture umbrella. Going to be a lot of squirming.
Is it?
I don't think so. I think this would be an example where the standard is applied uniformly.
Yeah,
like MTV. MTV is saying, well, we don't want to be associated with racism and anti-Semitism, so
yeah, I don't want to debate. I mean, he's so dumb. I mean, like it doesn't even.
Nick Cannon's always been weird because he tries to do edgy, quote unquote. Like he does stand up and rap, which are both terrible, but he does both in like this way where he wants to have street cred or whatever the fuck he's trying to do. But he also tries to be a host of America's Got Talent. So he has a weird existence.
Yeah, I mean, this is life. I mean, you say things like that, there's going to be, this is the way it goes. Like, it doesn't, and like, if the companies want to stay, we stand by this guy, that's fine too. I don't care. Fine. It's not going to happen, but I mean,
Yeah, I get why he wouldn't be the host of
a kid show the families
Wild
watch.
and Out or America's Got Talent or whatever. But
I mean, this is what we're saying, and he doesn't understand.
But I also don't like that because then then don't let him have a podcast. That would be my
Nick
defense.
Cannon?
Yeah, if you're
gonna
gonna if you're gonna hire him to be a host of a family friendly show, then say, well, then you can't do stand up and you can't do.
Well, do we want to play the Nick Cannon cuts?
No, he just says white people suck, basically, right?
Yeah,
and Jews aren't actually Semitic people,
right? Yeah, I mean, there's a very strange thing going. Yeah, I don't.
That's my problem is that it's not a known thing going in. It's like, oh, great, do your stand up, do a podcast, be yourself, and then when you are yourself, it's like, well, you can't say that. That's over the line.
True. Yeah, you got to know what you get. But I mean, again, America's Got Talent, Howard Stern on it,
right? Exactly.
With a long. I mean, they just clearly don't care.
I think there's a weird thing going on too, and we got into it a little bit with the Farrakhan thing, but between like African American culture and Jewish people. There seems to be this weird strain of anti-Semitism, and like like with the Deshaun Jackson stuff. It seems like, I don't know. It's like you can't really talk honestly.
That's long been discussed. It's again the same thing, like we've talked about. You know, there's a reason why Pete Buttigieg didn't do well in South Carolina. Yeah. Right? I mean, we saw the polling. He basically got a 0 among African American voters in South Carolina. And there's and I think that's more religious.
Because of the Afghanistan service?
Yes. I think there's a long religious sort of, super hardcore Christian crowd there. White and black, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, you say that, but also in California, the gay marriage would have passed the first time it was on the ballot if only white people were voting. In California, minorities in California aren't as super religious
but I would
South Carolina.
I would say the minority, if Pete Buttigieg, if he ran the California primary this year, would have had a higher percentage among.
Yeah, but we're talking like 10 years ago. So there was a cultural divide.
15 years ago, and things changed. But you're right.
African American and white attitudes towards gay marriage were wildly different, and it wasn't just because of religion. It was cultural as well.
No, that's true. That's true. So I mean, I don't know. Like for instance, I don't know. Joy Reid was raised Methodist, right?
Yes.
So I don't know what their take is on that, right? So maybe she was raised in that same culture where she thinks homosexuality is evil. She's written. She wrote it.
Well,
right?
Did she?
Well, that's true.
I don't know. I think she was hacked.
But I mean, the same night that Tucker has to fire his head writer,
Blake Neff,
which is fine if you feel like you have to do that. If you feel like that kind of language is not acceptable on your show, he's the boss. Fine, no problem. Fox News makes it. That's fine. The same night, Joy Reid begins hosting a program. She's the host of the show, and she said things that are just as bad. As bad.
The Tucker Carlson thing, I'm not sure how I feel about, because it was a thing anonymously online. I honestly don't know how I feel about that.
Well, supposedly
if there's anonymous shit online that people dig up.
Supposedly there's worse shit than what CNN printed, which I find unusual. Usually if you're trying to blow somebody up, don't you go right for the worst stuff?
I would think.
But CNN leads with, he said he typed that he would never get LASIK eye surgery from a person of Asian descent.
Yeah, there's other stuff though too.
Yeah.
I read. I mean, he commented. I guess he commented on a thread where the N-word was in the thread. I thought he'd used that in some, but even then, I think it's like. Fine.
It was an odd story. I don't think. Well, Oliver Darcy, first of all, has made his career out of finding conservative person said X and blowing him up. But it was a weird story. It felt like the lead was buried, or maybe they were concealing what was actually said.
He said some dumb shit.
Yeah, of course he did.
No question.
For sure.
But I think that's I mean that's the deal. Is it sucks, but these are the rules now. Like you're fucking that is in your past. You're gone. Now it wasn't that long ago, right?
No, it was continuous. It was right
he was still doing it, right?
Yes, he was still doing it. But I would also say that if Tucker had known about this, he would have fired him.
Yes,
I think.
I think so. Oh yeah, I think so. I think there's sort of that implication as well that Tucker knew about it. So everyone's like, oh, that's the thing that gets me is on social media. Everyone's like, see, Tucker Carlson is a racist. Well, I mean, if Steve or Mike were doing that, fuck would I know? I mean, I assume Steve's doing it, but if Mike was doing it, like, how the fuck would I know? So now I'm a racist? Like, again, Joy Reid got a show handed to her. She wrote these things. She has a show. Tucker Carlson has a writer, and they're saying he's racist.
This would be like Fox giving Blake Neff his own primetime show 5 or 6 years
I mean, you think of what Fox has now on the air. I mean, it's fucking crazy. Barnacle in the morning, who's a fucking total liar.
MSNBC, you mean?
MSNBC, rather. They have Barnacle. They have fucking Sharpton on that network.
Anti-Semite.
They have Joy Reid.
Talks about diamond merchants in New York and called the Socrates a Greek homo.
They have Joy Reid.
Different category, but Brian Williams.
And Brian Williams. I was going to say, and Brian Williams.
These are increasingly being elevated, by the way.
Yeah, he might be.
His career rehab is 100% complete. He is back.
Yeah, and his entire career is a fraud. So, I don't know. Anyway, we'll take a few calls and get out of here, if you don't mind. We've done it all today. We've covered it all today.
Certainly, yeah.
Some laughs, some lively debate.
Some good songs.
It's been wonderful.
Was that a condescending KFC sniff?
No, I'm just laughing at Joy. I'm reading Joy Reid's blog post on her Wikipedia page. Just funny. Her denial is funny.
It is.
She apologizes, but says it's not her.
It's a brilliant. People are making fun of her. I think it's amazing. I want to use that. If I'm ever canceled, that's what I'm using.
Yeah, but you're not. But you're white.
I'm a guy. I'm still gonna go for it.
You got no chance.
It wasn't me.
Me apologize. Right.
I sincerely don't believe that it was me who said that thing about Aaron Andrews.
It is. I mean, honestly.
Guys, I am sorry, but I don't know who the fuck that was. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'll figure it out.
I've asked Dale Arnold to come in and investigate what spirit possessed me.
That's true. Oh, it is amazing. It's so weird when you read this. She supports Iranian hostility to Israel, too, by the way. In one of those posts.
Sounds like a real radical.
Jesus.
But not really that radical. She's kind of in the mainstream of left-wing thinking.
Yeah, well, it's okay to have extreme thoughts on one side, but not extreme.
That may be homophobic? Probably. She claims she does not remember making those posts and asked lawyers to investigate if her blog or its archives may have been hacked.
I got to tell you, I got to plead ignorance on that. I just don't remember this one.
See, here's the other thing is if she gets the FBI involved, isn't she filing a false police report? Because she knows there's no time-traveling hackers.
Of course not. And by the way, the Nick Cannon thing, that's a fucking idiot. Like, this is not... What the guys like Clancy and the rest of them don't understand is there is debate within this as well. Like, what Nick Cannon said is indisputably fucking stupid and insane. And I'll say again, he has every right to say it.
Right.
I can say it if you want, but I'm also an adult and I understand there are corporations involved. That's like, you're not canceling Nick Cannon will do other things.
I'm curious how KFC thinks he benefits from saying, like, oh, how are the Minifans going to defend this?
Because they're in his head because...
But that's a good... So, okay, you brought up a good firing. Right. Now let's fire more people because we've proven some people are justifiably fired. So maybe we should fire fucking Kevin. Is that the argument he's making?
What he said about Kaepernick, it's justifiable.
Is that the argument he's making?
You want to say you should be fired? Fine, fire the fucking guy. What do I care? Save us all from that Mets podcast. Jesus. That's what you should be fired for.
Edgy Kevin.
Fucking hideous sports takes. Jesus. You tweeted out, Steve?
I did.
Are you loaded up?
Not yet.
They've been busy the last couple of days, man. I know it's hard.
Any call tallies on EEI this month? Have they taken any calls? Do we know?
They had their lawyer on, though. They always take calls from, I guess.
Larry the lawyer.
Did not take calls from Larry today.
More alliteration.
Did not take any calls from Larry
really?
today. No, did not.
It's funny, we might be more well-versed in the Greg Hill program than anyone on the planet.
I haven't listened to it. Yeah. Another guy who praises fucking Farrakhan Cannon.
Yeah.
It's just a weird, bizarre instinct.
It's become almost like a perverse virtue signaling.
Right, you get balls if you say it.
But you know what? I mean, Farrakhan's a guy with a follow. Like, I don't have a problem with Nick Cannon believing some of the shit he says. It's just that you should also be able to believe any other radical fucking nut job.
Of course, sure. Oh, again, like if you wanted to host The Masked Singer, then go for it. Yeah. But I mean, it's Well,
Farrakhan's also in a weird spot because he, like, the Nation of Islam started out as a religious movement and has kind of transformed over the years. But it's very common with rehabilitated prisoners and stuff. Like if you convert to Islam in prison, you're more likely to trend towards Nation of Islam.
Was this a couple of years ago he did this video? Is that right? Cannon? A year or two ago? Or no?
Oh, I didn't realize.
I thought it was more recent.
It says he appears to have filmed the video last year. And he posted it to his channel a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Gutsy move.
Strange, yeah.
He says going as deep as the Rothschilds, centralized banking, the 13 families, the bloodlines that control everything, even outside of America. Claim that people understood the real Jewish people are. It's never hate speech. You can't be anti-Semitic when we are the Semitic people. We are the same people they want us to be. It's our birthright. We are the true Hebrews.
Interesting take.
And he shit on white people, like overall white people too, right? Didn't he say we're...
Yeah, he said he did this entire wacky thing about melanin impaired, or I don't forget exactly what the term he used, but how black people have a superpower that white people don't have, and so
white people are evil,
they're scared. Yeah.
Animals, I think he said too.
Yeah,
which I have no problem with him saying. But it is weird as the host of The Masked Singer or America's Got Talent.
It's also easy for Kirk Minnion or Mike Geary to say it, but if you run Fox, where The Masked Singer is your biggest show, and your host is saying that,
they're huge.
And again,
audience.
Kevin will be like, "Oh, you're a fucking pussy." But no, it's called. You look at everything individually. This museum curator losing his job is cancel culture. Nick Cannon is a fucking idiot. Like this is real life. This is not pretend.
And it's also, not
everybody gets to keep their job all the time and be crazy and say whatever they want. That's not how it works.
No, but I'll defend Nick Cannon again. A lot of times my problem with this is the swiftness. It's like, okay, he said something, fire him. There's not a second to sort of gauge the reaction, see if things might die down. Like, maybe things will be fine. No one's going to remember this fucking Nick Cannon story in a week. He could host that show again and no one would give a fuck.
True.
I think part of the problem is that social media outrage is exponential. So they think that if the quicker they fire him, the less
it'll always
the heat
last.
starts.
Yeah. Are they loaded up now?
They're loaded up, Kirk.
Oh, there you go. All right. Good morning. We'll take a few calls and get the fuck out of here.
Good morning.
What's up?
Nothing. This is spiritual medium John Edward.
I remember the show. Hello, John.
All right, go ahead.
I come here with a warning.
Mm-hmm.
I have a warning for Dale Arnold.
Okay.
He says that he's not afraid of the spirits, but he should be. We know what he's up to. They've been tracking his Ouija board. They know exactly what he's doing. He's trying to become the spirit Epstein. Hello?
If you're a real medium, do you say hello like that? Don't you allow for the...
You should instinctively know that we're,
yeah,
we're
is there
here.
an idea that the spirits may be moving around and, you know... It's always such a sad sound. Hello?
And they break character a little.
Hey,
Use
hey.
your real voice.
You still... Did I lose you?
They scare me.
I say this all the time. You just I'm all for, you know, I like the random out of nowhere people. I like that.
There could have been a colonel with John Edwards.
Something.
There's something there.
Hey, Shay, you gave it a shot.
John Edwards. Is he John Edwards? Or they're both John Edwards, or is he John?
Yeah, Jonathan Edwards. It's Jon versus J.
Not the former
O-H-N.
senator, vice presidential candidate.
No.
Okay. Go ahead. Surprised he hasn't made a comeback in this freaking world. What's up?
Mr. Kirk, it's me, Baron. Mr. Kirk, how you doing?
Baron.
Oh, Baron. How you doing, Baron?
Spoke to your dad yesterday.
Mr. Kirk, how you doing? Yep, it's me, Baron. Yep, it's me, Baron Trump. Yep, so I just had two quick things for you. You know, nicknames, running the fair, like do nicknames.
Is he original Baron or no?
So,
I don't know.
Baron, have you called us
Yes,
before? This
Baron.
specific Baron? We've spoken to you before.
Yes, last time I was in the car wash with Melania before.
Oh, yes, it is you.
Beyblade,
Okay.
Beyblade, Baron. You know,
Yeah, there you go. I just want to hear you say Beyblade.
You're
Okay,
back now.
Go ahead. There you go.
yeah.
Yes.
No, I was gonna get there, but it
Sure.
doesn't matter. So,
Sure. Let me get in your way.
Anywho, nicknames, Jack. Nick Cannon, Nick Cannon, we call him canceled Nick Cannon. That's what we call him at the house now.
Oh, you do. You guys are very simple with these nicknames. You call him at the White House?
The first layer.
Nope.
13?
Nope. Dad taught me that one. And the second thing here is I was wondering if is Harry still coming to ice cream with Uncle Jerry and I this afternoon?
Well, I mean, maybe. Sure. Yeah. Where is that going to be, Baron?
We're going to down to Brickley's Ice Cream down there in Rhode Island. Yep,
It's a long way out of the way for us, but yeah, we'll
couple
do
of
it.
Republicans. Yeah, well, you know, there's a couple of Republicans down there sparring about mask issues and all that. Check news down here in Rhode Island.
Okay.
We like to hang out down by Newport, South County. Very nice.
I didn't know that,
area.
Baron. Okay.
So
we'll be there.
Yep. Major flooding in Newport yesterday, but that'll be it for me,
didn't
Mr.
know
Kirk. And then if it's cool, Beyblades with Harry after ice cream.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, that's fine. As long as you guys are clean, you wash your hands after and all that stuff. That's fine.
Great.
All right, Baron. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Baron.
Script is done. Thank you, Baron. Good to talk to the first son, I suppose. Well,
Sounds like Baron's been into the Mountain Dew, you know?
he's very fired up lately. Yeah. Jeez. They load up, Steve?
They're loaded up, Kirk.
All right. Hello. Good morning. That's better.
Oh, morning, Kirk. Good morning. Long-time listener, all the way back to your weekend times.
Boy, wow. 10 years
Let me
ago.
start with a little Kirk Minahan butt kissing to begin.
Sure.
I used to enjoy my drive to work more than I did my weekends,
Oh, thank you.
and that was because of you, and that is what WEEI gave up.
Well.
But I have a question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
So, I'm the type of minifan that buys the gear,
Yep.
but doesn't get involved in the riffraff.
Good.
Right? I can't have the trouble with my job, with my life.
Sure.
And you say, if you don't attack these people, then you're dead to me. Don't listen to the show, so on and so forth. So my question is, what are your feelings on minifans like me who would go to the end of the earth for you, but don't want to get involved in the riffraff?
That's a good question.
I think you're a pussy. What do you want me to say? I hate you. Well, no, I mean, but you mean are you on social media at all or no?
Yes.
Okay, so you wouldn't send a tweet to EEI saying they suck, or you wouldn't do # cancel EEI from a dummy account.
No, that stuff I would do.
No, you're fine then. You're
definitely.
fine.
But
You're
I mean,
fine.
like the personal attacks. When you say like make sure Curtis ends up in that bed again.
Sure.
I can't lie. It makes me laugh very hard. But I'm not in a position.
You're doing,
where
but by what you're doing, you're doing your part. Don't you worry about it. You're doing fine.
Look, not everybody can be a John Featherston.
Exactly.
Correct. Yeah, no, you're doing fine. Don't worry about it. You're doing. I avow you're fine.
Would the world be better off if we had 5,000 or 10,000 John Featherstons?
Yes,
maybe. Sure, but we know that's not the way the world works. No, this man's trying to do his job, trying to raise his family. I respect that.
He certainly is.
Well, thank you for the call and the support.
Kirk, it's Dale.
No, hey, Dale.
Dale, what's up?
How are you doing, Dale?
I'm all right, Kirk. 617-779-793.
Oh, I know it well.
That's my numbers, Kirk.
Yep. Yeah, I know that, Dale.
That's my numbers.
I know.
Kirk. Do you know the scariest thing I've ever seen?
I don't.
Hal Gill's cock.
Well,
Very big, Kirk. It's about 13 inches long.
I have heard that about
Very
him.
thick.
Yes, that's a famous
You really
story.
need the lubricant, Kirk, you really need the lubricant to get it up your asshole.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
Hal Gill is performed anal sex on you.
That's correct, Kirk.
Who came first, you or him?
Oh, Kirk, once he penetrates me, the jizz slides right down my leg.
Uh-huh.
And then he usually comes in my ass, and then I have to shit it out for the next 3 days, Kirk.
That is a lot of cum.
So much
Tremendous amount of semen.
617!
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
Sorry, Kirk.
All right,
Sorry,
Dale.
Kirk. I'm just saying that. I'm sorry.
Oh, anything else,
It's
Dale?
a force of habit.
That's okay. Anything else?
Kirk,
Yep.
I just want to say that you're a great guy, though,
Bendit's in
and
there.
I have
Yeah.
a lot of respect for you.
Oh, thanks, Dale. Well,
I mean, people will lose their jobs here and there, but it's nothing to celebrate, though. So I hope our station, is able to stay on the air and does well.
I guess you didn't have anything else, Dale. Well, okay, we'll talk to you later. Thanks.
Do you think he gives out the number while he's getting fucked in the ass?
Yes, definitely.
6, 1, 7. Each thrust is a number.
It's just a weird crutch. It's a hard one as a host not to have. I will admit that. Where there's
617-779-7937 is the telephone number. We'll get back to the calls with you in just a few minutes.
But
we've got Kiefer Madness coming up next. It's Dale and Keefe, and it's time to trend.
Oh, I like
617-779-7937 is the telephone number. The Dale and Keefe movie review and karaoke Tuesday at 1:45.
That's not real.
617-779-7937. 617-779-7937 is the telephone number. Text line is 37937. 617-779-7937. 617-779-7937.
When we did a lot of like bad radio shows, I think like the tip of my tongue would have been, we've got Karaoke Tuesday coming up as just like a joke of a bit someone does.
It's a weird, like, radio's so weird too, like, just the way it's like Rich can never say the phone number. It's like weird rules.
Oh, because Dale's the host.
Yeah, it's like weird, like, why can't Rich, like, I used to say that to, like, Jerry, like, why don't you say the number?
It's a host's thing. That's the host's job.
And it's a crutch because I would do it sometimes too. Like everyone fucking knows the number. Basically,
I think you should give it once in a while.
If you're listening to Dale every day, you know the fucking number. You told you 70 times a day.
I think giving out the number is a signal to the listeners that you're ready to start taking calls.
I understand, but if you do it 40 times a show,
of course,
you've proven the point. I don't know. All right, they're still loaded up.
They're still loaded up.
All right, good. Take another one.
Hey, fellas, big gearhead here. Mikey, question. If the old lady's going down on me and I come in her mouth and then she kisses me, is that technically tasting my own cum?
I would think so.
I mean, I think anybody can answer. The answer is yes.
Yeah, of course.
What do you mean, technically?
Oh. Well,
if you're tasting
I'm not, it's not like I'm putting it out on the towel and, lap at it.
Well,
like
why
a
does
thirsty dog in a
if
bowl
you're
of
eating a
water.
burger off of a plate or a napkin, what's the difference?
Well, I mean, you do get a different
Well,
taste when you
true.
decant something.
I
If it's been exposed to oxygen, it kind of mellows out.
But
a
you
little.
are in fact tasting it. It's different.
Was it a French kiss or just a peck on the lips?
Yeah. Good question.
Yes, a French kiss.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Oh yeah,
Now,
you're
Turkey.
definitely a cum
You're
tester.
looking it up. Yeah.
French kiss. Yeah.
What the fuck? What's wrong with that? It's a French kiss.
You're making yes, I suppose. I don't know. You're right. Yes, I suppose there's no real. Yeah, go ahead.
One other thing. Watching A Few Good Men the other day. The scene with Nicholson and Tom Cruise at the end is one of the finest acting segments in cinema. That is great acting.
You literally just picked out about the most famous scene ever. But yes, I would definitely agree with that. A Few Good Men. I love A Few Good Men. I could watch A Few Good Men's one of those movies that's on. I watch it. I love Kevin Bacon in it. Nicholson.
Hey, Kirky.
JT Walsh. Yes.
You don't have to wear a patch on your arm to have honor. Okay.
Thank you. That's nice of you to say. Thank you, Harold.
Thanks, fellas. Have a great day. Love the show.
Love you too. There you go.
That's like an edgy Kevin opinion.
What's that?
A few good men?
Yeah.
Good acting.
Nicholson, good actor. Yeah. Good actor.
I think he's got a future in this.
Kind of older caller.
Sounded like it.
Good, but good. We can bring them all in.
Exactly.
Number 165 plus podcast. Hello. Still loaded up, Steve?
We're going to be selling self-lubricating catheters.
It's true. Still loaded up?
They are.
All right, great. Hello.
Hi, Kirk. My husband's been calling in, complaining, and saying that he wants to get a divorce, and I thought I'd give my side of the story and see what you guys had to say.
I don't know. Well, sure. Yes.
All right.
Yes, he has been calling. Yes.
We need to be equitable in our treatment here.
We tried to get... what's your name, ma'am?
I prefer not to say it if you don't mind.
Sure. No, that's fine. We've been talking to your husband.
I didn't think of one.
How was the beach the other day?
It was great. We sat about 2 miles away. It was a nice 20-minute walk over there. It was fantastic.
So his issue, I mean, again, I don't want to play marriage counselor necessarily, but it seems like he is past the point of no return with you. Like he clearly wants this and wants us to give him the okay, which we did. But like, what? I mean, do you want to divorce this guy? Can we make this happen? Do you want to get together? What can we do?
I really don't. The issue is, ever since coronavirus started, he's spent about 18 hours a day in Discord arguing with other Minifans about a podcast he claimed to hate. Then all of a sudden, he's blaming my birthday month for wanting a refund on his tickets, when it's really the fact that he just doesn't want to show his face to all the YouTubers and Minifans that he's been making fun of for the past couple of months. He even made a bet with somebody. He owes somebody a beer, and now he's going on nonstop about this alliance with some drunk real estate
Okay, I was hoping this would be I was hoping this would be funny.
Very inside.
What can you do? What can you do? You hope they're playing along and they're not. You know? What can you do? What can you do?
A few people probably
There's
enjoy
nothing
that,
I
though.
care about less than that stuff.
Oh,
Jesus God Almighty!
Well, the Cheers podcast.
That's true. Obviously, it's unspoken.
It's coming. It's
Believe
coming
me,
for you.
I know. I feel like I'm fucking death row.
It's like fucking Jaws. God damn it.
It's coming.
I only have my favorite
Tomorrow.
My favorite meal tomorrow night. My last meal Thursday night.
What would your last meal be?
You just feel chill tomorrow at 9.
Say for the Mount Rushmore meal, Steve. All right. All right. Take another call. If they're loaded up, that is.
They are.
Kirky,
Yeah.
I just want to say, love the podcast, love you. You've inspired me to get some help for my mental health issues that I'm going through. But more importantly, I've been watching The Sopranos, and I'm at season 5, man, and I'm just totally checked out. Is there anything left in this series to look forward to besides the shitty ass ending that you've talked about ad nauseum?
Where are you on season 5?
He met the woman that his dad was, cheating on his mom
Oh,
with.
the old lady? That was a bad episode. That wasn't my favorite episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't like it,
just
stop.
checked out.
I heard you. If you don't like it, stop watching it. What do you want me to say? It's easy.
Especially if you already know the ending.
I mean, you're not, you don't belong to me. If you want to do something else,
All right,
do
I
it.
just wanted to make sure I'm not missing anything crazy.
Well, I mean, if you don't like the show, you don't like the show. I mean, I can't imagine not liking
I
the
like
show.
the show
Well, then what the fuck you said you checked out for then?
because it sucks right now. I'm trying to.
Then
see
don't
if there's
watch
anything
it!
else to look forward to.
So you don't like
You look forward to Tony Soprano, Paulie Walnuts, Christopher. I mean, the show continues. It goes on. I like the last couple of seasons.
some good
of the show.
episodes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got Vito to look forward to. Vito in New Hampshire. I mean, come on.
Okay, Kirk. One more question.
Yeah.
Do you listen to the Rabbit Hole podcast? What are your thoughts on it?
The what podcast?
Rabbit Hole.
Which one's that, Mike?
The Rabbit Hole.
What is that?
I don't know. I've heard of Deep Inside.
It's about how YouTube kind of radicalizes people on the right. I really don't.
Kevin
they don't
Roos,
touch
what is
on
the
how it
internet
does
doing
the
to
same things
us?
as people on the left.
Oh, it's good? Is it good?
But it's really interesting.
Yeah?
Familiar.
I'll give it a shot.
Really interesting.
It's a New York Times
worth a
podcast,
listen.
I think.
Oh, it's a New York Times podcast?
Or at least the first link is introducing Rabbit Hole from the New York Times.
No, I mean, I'll give it a shot, but we know it's bullshit.
Oh, no, it's.
What's the internet doing to us? The Times tech columnist. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Fuck off.
It's an interesting idea.
Yeah. Goodbye. Stop getting help.
Why do you say that?
Radicalized lunatic.
He likes you.
He hates The Sopranos. He likes the New York Times. What the fuck's he like me for?
You helped him out.
Oh, good. I hope he does well. God bless him. Mazel tov. Hello.
Hey guys, Carpadoodle here. Blind Mike's comedy manager.
Wait a minute.
Blind Mikey.
Wait, what is his name?
Mikey here. This is Carpadoodle, the Blind Mike's comedy manager. Mikey, we got to get out there. We got to get going for the Wilbur show. We got to get those open mics going. Come on, Mikey. It's Carpadoodle.
You sure it's not
Your name is, I'm sorry, Carpin Noodle? Is that what you're saying?
Yo, what is your name? Can you say it slowly, please, sir?
Carpadoodle.
Copperdoodle.
Copper, like the metal, guys. Come on.
Copperdoodle. Can you Copperdoodle? How did you?
Yes, of course.
I know your job. I understand. How did you meet up with? And first of all, it sounds like you're a big comedy manager. How did you, first of all, acquire?
Mikey's dad. Mikey's dad. I ran into Mikey's dad at the Home Depot, and he introduced me, and we got to get things going here. We got the Comedy Loft in Chicopee, Mikey. We get up here, get on the stage. We get going, buddy.
What do you like about Mike as a comedian?
Oh, not much. That's why we got to get him on stage. I'm a manager. I'm not that.
We understand what your job is.
Better representation.
Why did you hire Copperdoodle, Mike?
I don't know. I thought he liked me. I thought he saw something in me, but I was wrong, apparently.
What kind of cut were you going to take of Mike's future? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Copperdoodle.
Mikey's got some potential. The blind thing might help. He won't be scared by the audience. But we got to get going, Mikey.
All right,
yeah, I thought there was going to be more of a 1930s theme here.
I like it was started, but Copperdoodle's got potential.
Definitely.
Copperdoodle.
Yes. I think it's because the way I speak, that's the kind of manager I would need to sell people.
Sounds like the show should have been called Mike and the Copperdoodle. There's a lot of Chris Russo right there. Mikey. All right, take a few.
True story?
True story, Mike? Hello. Hello.
Hi, it's Chris, visiting nurse from Rhode Island.
Chris, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I got a name for Mike's show.
Let's hear it. Yeah.
It's everybody knows you're on YouTube.
It's a little too
clunky.
Wordy. Yeah, it doesn't quite fit.
It's a play on how many shows Mike has and a Cheers play.
I got you, but yeah.
No, not a winner.
No, I mean, it's a hard. Do you have a nice try? It's tomorrow night. Do you have a title or no?
We've got a couple. We haven't officially settled on.
Let's hear it.
I know what it's going to be. It's going to be Mike's Cheers podcast.
I think what we used as a working title was Cheerheads, like Gearheads, and he's. What did you just throw?
Throw the water bottle at you. That's the only thing I had in my hand.
That could have really hurt me.
That's the only thing I had in my hand. If I had a gun, I would have shot you.
I think that's a good.
I also watched that documentary you recommended, Dear Zachary.
Oh, a lot of laughs, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Changing subjects quick, but
well,
oh man, you knew exactly what was going to happen the whole time it happened, and you were still like, "What the fuck?"
Crazy.
I didn't know the second thing was gonna, like, the first one. You're like, okay, obviously that's what they're leading to. The second one is like, holy shit.
Yeah, the second one is. I mean, the whole thing is horrible.
You had the feeling down the back of your spine. I was like, this is gonna fucking.
Well, you think of the grandparents, Andrew's parents, right? Andrew was a kid. Was the father?
Yes.
Yup.
Those two, when they had to talk on the phone with her and go those swim things with her.
Oh
my God. Holy fuck!
God, those people were amazing. What strong, just amazing people. And the positive, he turned it into something. He really went at Canada.
Oh, the parents, and they're still. I think, like I said, last time I checked was a year or two ago, and they're still doing it. So, but yeah,
good for them.
Yeah, they're incredible, and that's where I mock it all the time. But I do think, I understand why people, they're religious people, and I can see how that is a huge benefit.
You got to believe in something.
You know what I mean? It is kept them centered and alive, and the community aspect of it too. The people in the community. It's hard to recommend it because it's so fucking. But it's
yeah. If you're in for a good cry or something, then watch.
The guy did a good job. But yeah, thanks, Chris.
It was just his friend, wasn't it? His buddy that made the documentary.
Yeah, it was one of his high school pals.
Yeah.
Well, give me any other working names.
84 Beacon, which is the address of Cheers.
Mm-hmm. Boy, a fucking think tank, huh, Steve?
Table at Melville's, I believe, was one that was suggested. So, someone. Now, I didn't care for this. Someone suggested that we have a rhyming title, a title that rhymes with the show Cheers, but is more descriptive of the two hosts.
I think that might work better.
But I didn't know if we could put that on YouTube necessarily.
Maybe the best title I've heard yet.
Yeah.
Of course, you're talking about beers, I'm sure. Right?
Yes. That's what I meant.
Is still loaded up, Steve?
It's got to be that one, right?
Yes.
That's your only option.
I would absolutely do that. I just don't know.
It'd be a funny. It should be a funny picture underneath it, the two of you.
Oh.
All right, go ahead. They're still loaded up.
Yep.
With that name, Mike, you get so many confused people listening to that podcast.
Yes.
Speaking of that podcast, this is Alex, the Cheers guy. How's it going, guys?
Oh. Hello, Alex.
It's who?
Alex, the Cheers guy. Now, don't you pretend you don't remember.
I don't. Is Alex?
I'm as irrelevant as Mike's podcast.
I wouldn't go that far, Alex.
I had a question. I've been on hold for a long time.
Yeah.
You think Muhammad Ali, as a Muslim, he caught a lot of flack for being anti-Semitic in his religion?
Mm-hmm. Well, when he died,
I'm not that old.
When he died,
I don't know.
When he died, somebody in the Globe, it might have even been Scott Lehigh, wrote a column just ripping him for the way he talked about treating women and Jewish people early out. But again, I think he changed. I mean, I do think he changed as he got older.
He also wasn't Nation of Islam.
Well, he was with Elijah Muhammad, right?
I think he was. He was a.
Yeah, he was.
Not in like the modern.
He was with Elijah Muhammad, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I think that there's a difference.
And Malcolm
between,
X. He had a relationship with Malcolm X.
I think that there's a difference between that Nation of Islam and what the Nation of Islam has become.
I think he broke. But I think he felt. I think he.
No, you may be right.
But I read a book about the two of them. Ali left Malcolm X though.
Yeah, I guess I think of him
on a totally unrelated note, right? I called the EI this morning, and the guy screening calls. I almost felt bad for him.
Yeah,
it reminded me of that scene in Saving Private Ryan where the medic is begging for morphine, trying to fucking die.
Right.
This guy was crying, apologizing. He said, I don't know anything about the slur that was used. I'm new here. I felt honestly kind of bad for him, but I still don't really care. I called a million more times.
There you go. Well, keep doing it. You do it. Don't stop doing it. You understand?
I won't stop.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah,
so after Elijah died, he converted to more like mainstream Sunni Islam.
Right. So when Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X broke up, essentially, I think Ali stuck with Elijah Muhammad, I believe. I read a book about this 5 or 6 years ago. I don't even fucking remember. I read so many goddamn stupid books. That was not a bad book, I don't think, but I just don't remember shit. Makes you wonder why I even read them.
Well, because you get little nuggets like that stuck in there.
I suppose. Yeah, but I'm not. I should be better versed in that. But I forget what the. But he was hardcore at the beginning.
Yeah,
hardcore.
All I was saying is that he wasn't like a Farrakhan type.
Elijah Muhammad?
No,
Muhammad Ali.
I mean, I'll go back. I forget what the story was. Maybe it was Lehigh. It was a pretty good story. But yeah, maybe we'll do it tomorrow. All right, go ahead. I'm saying Lehigh, but I don't know. Maybe it was Alex Beam. Hello.
Vin DiTrolio, my arch nemesis. You enjoying yourself here? I keep telling you shouldn't work so hard. Long hours, this fucking heat. Plus, you came in so early today. You're strong. That helps. You know you can call me Vito, right?
Padres. I mean, the Padres are a good team. I mean, they're in the World Series in '98.
Say it. I want to hear you say, "What's up, Vito?" Can you say it? Not much, Finn, except I got a little surprise for you. 2 tickets to see your Padres take a beating from the Yanks tonight. Third base line. Plus, it's that night. Don't pull that aw shuck shit with me. You're fucking going. See you under the bat tonight, 7 sharp. And I don't like to miss the national anthem.
Vito, do you want to discuss any of your time in New Hampshire?
Been dreaming of those Johnny cakes. Back where I come from, you join the fire department to steal shit from people's bedrooms. Just like I say, eating a lot more than writing. And you don't help any. T, I'm not a I never was. It was the medication I was on for my blood pressure.
This is bizarre.
It fucked with my head.
It's a bizarre defense.
But I'm over that now. I could probably get a letter from my doctor.
Anything else, Vito?
I love you, Johnny Cakes.
There you go. Perfect. Thank you, Vito. Goodbye.
You give him a tough assignment. That's a more obscure character. I wonder if he had to research that one a little more.
There are rumors on social media that that's taped.
I've heard that.
He plays.
Someone asked me. They said, "Is that a recording? So is someone just playing a recording, or is it actually?" I think it's the actual. It's the same voice every time.
Oh no, it's him. I'm saying, does he record them and then play them?
I don't think so.
It's a call. Like he doesn't.
That would make me sad.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case.
Okay, well, good. Okay, there you go. All right, take one or two more, Steve. We'll get out of there.
Although you did ask him about the Padres, and then now I'm wondering.
That's why I did it today.
Danny Tartable.
What's that?
Hey, Kirk, it's Danny Tartable.
It's for Major Leaguer Danny Tartable.
Oh my goodness, Danny Tartable!
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
Oh, Seinfeld fans, of course, know who he is. Yes, yeah. For quite a slugger in your day, Danny. What's going on?
Yeah, I've had a rough time since then. Been arrested a few times, but
was that true? I'm sorry. Are you a fan of the show, Danny?
I am. Yeah, and I heard that last guy talking about the '98 World Series. That was my old team. Played the Padres.
True. I don't think you were not on the team at the time, Danny. But yes.
No, I wasn't. I was stopping paying child support by then.
Well,
I've been arrested since.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, Danny. Not good. Not good.
Really a scorching of Danny Tartable for some reason.
Rough few years. I owe only a few $100,000. I was hoping you can pay it.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy to do that. No problem.
Oh, great. Thank you. That's all I needed. I'll give you my Venmo.
All right, great, Danny. I'll talk to you later.
I think that guy gave me the finger.
Let's talk to Danny Tartable. I didn't expect that today. Okay.
Really diving into Danny Tartable's off the field.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I mean, geez. All right. They're still loaded up, Steve?
They're still loaded up, Kirk.
All right. Well, we've had quite a few calls today. Vito. Who else? Barron Trump.
Yes.
Danny Tartable.
That's right.
What a crew.
Chris from Rhode Island.
All the stars. Chris from Rhode Island's a very earnest guy.
He absolutely is.
I like him. I like people like that. We need a little balance. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Minahan.
Hello.
I have a TV question.
Okay.
And maybe a documentary recommendation for you that's coming up.
I'll do my best.
The question I had was, recently you had done a ranking of the three Davids, Milch, Simon, and Chase.
Okay.
And that got me looking back at, the stuff they had created. And I started doing a NYPD Blue rewatch because I'd never watched it after it had ended.
Yep.
The general question, easy question to ask, is about David Caruso and the unbelievable mistake that he made with NYPD Blue. But I want to go a little more in depth with it, just out of your curiosity. In your opinion, who screwed up worse? David Caruso leaving NYPD Blue after 1 year, where he could have been a star for a decade.
Sure.
Or McLean Stevenson leaving MASH.
Well, that's tough.
And both of the reasons was because of ego.
Well, here's what I'd say. You look at, David Caruso wound up getting a franchise on TV for like 6 or 7 years and made a shitload of money on that terrible CSI show. McLean Stevenson never rolled into cash like that. So I would say at the time Caruso seemed worse, but he wound up having a career. McLean Stevenson was never the same. I'd also say that the peak NYPD Blue was actually with Bobby Simone, not with Caruso.
Yes, that's where I am right now. I mean, it's crazy. If you rewatch season 2, all of the little guest star drop-ins, like Paul Giamatti.
Oh yeah, they had a shitload of people like that the first few years.
Every episode, it's Michael Imperioli, isn't it? And all these other people who became big stars had these small guest roles.
If you remember the beginning, Schwimmer was on it before Friends. They had they had people on there all the time as the bad guys. My favorite, like seasons 2 and 3 are probably my favorite seasons. And then once Smits leaves, it just becomes sort of your typical television procedural thing.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I keep going after Smits leaves.
You know what's weird is
Danny
Thornton. You know who's not bad on it? It's crazy to say is Mark Paul Gosselaar was not bad on NYPD Blue.
He was on that show.
Yeah, at the end.
Really? Yeah.
He was not. Yeah. Ricky Schroeder was bad. He just wasn't. His character was weird. It didn't make sense. But it was. I mean, but like you could watch it, but it's like there's no reason to watch it once Smits dies.
But the documentary, it's an upcoming documentary because I know you like the crazy stuff.
Thank you.
This is a documentary HBO Max is releasing next month. It's called Class Action Park.
Yeah, I saw this. I saw KFC tweeting about this about the water park, right?
I've been there 50 to 100 times in my life.
Where is it?
It was 30 minutes from my house. I've been on all of those rides.
Where is it?
And yeah, it's in Vernon, New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's about 30 minutes from my house. Once we all got cars, we went there all the time. The loop thing, I got stuck in it. You had to learn to bend your knees when you went up over the loop. If you put your knees out, your feet hit the top of it, and you got stuck.
That's good to have little tricks.
That's next month. I saw the trailer. So it's next month?
It's next month. I mean, my parents, they used to put me on this is an alpine slide. It goes to the top of the mountain, and you go down on these little carts.
Right.
Where there's almost no protection. And their only requirement is please don't go down on the fastest setting. Try to go a little bit slower because people literally died on this ride.
I know. I read about it. Yeah,
flipped in the air, his head hit the rock and died.
Jesus Christ. Well, yeah.
It'll be. I'm telling you, if you watch it, it'll be fascinating.
All right, thanks. I'll check. Call us after it's on. We'll talk about it. Thanks. Yeah, I'll definitely watch. I saw Kevin tweet about it, so I'll give it a shot.
Speaking of KFC to try to cancel this park.
No shit, right?
Speaking of great parks, Aquabog in Saco is open. In case anybody wants to take a little venture down the road, get a little slip and slide action.
What, are you going to taste from that?
No,
he is doing this weird.
What's going on with you?
Shit, he's.
What is going on with you? Do you have a little side business I don't know about?
I just think it's funny that a water park is open in the middle of a pandemic. It just seems
outside.
Seems like the least likely place to go.
I mean, nobody dies who's under the age of 70. Enough bullshit. Trump did a tremendous job. What a great, smart, concise press conference yesterday by the leader of the free world. Steve's like, you know what's good is Rennie's. You go.
Rennie's is a great place.
I agree.
For some bends.
I agree. I'm a big Rennie's fan, but I don't know what is.
You can talk about a documentary. We're getting a cut of it.
Well, he asked me about it, Steve.
That's what I'm saying. But is
the caller? Is the caller getting a deal with HBO Max?
Is the caller getting a cut of it?
Maybe, but Ellie Schnitt podcast? Maybe, but the caller doesn't work for me.
I'm recommending Ben's because it actually works.
You know what's funny is Aquabog is open that day. Boy, the lines are small and the water is great.
Anyways, go to aquaboggin.com.
What the fuck? That was clear product placement right there.
No, it's right across the street from the
I'm aware of where it is.
I saw it was open. I was like,
but you're saying it's amazingly convenient for the people who are going to see the show.
No, what I'm saying
Chestnut
is
Hill Square, Chestnut Hill.
There's all kinds of hoops they want people to jump through, but they're going to open up a water park? It just didn't really make sense to me.
It's gnarly what you said at first.
Well, that's the reason why I was bringing it up.
Sure it was. Until you get called out on it.
Okay, sure. I'm getting a huge cut. Huge cut.
He learned from
might be a small cut.
Learned from his old boss, I'll say that. Hello.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Are they still one second, Sheldon? Are they still loaded up, Steve?
They're still loaded up?
All right. Good morning, Sheldon.
Okay, I had a question for you, Kirk.
Okay. Seems like the right time to ask it.
Well, I mean, because you have a long history with him, and I'm kind of sad, but Dale Arnold blocked me just for wanting to talk to him.
That's not right.
It's tough, Sheldon.
Dale's a blocker, man. He blocked me. He blocked you, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he blocked the show. He blocked Steve. He blocked me. He's but if you're him, if you're the way he thinks, I guess you think if you just keep blocking, eventually they'll all
goes away.
I guess.
Well, I mean, what we said earlier, most of the comments I can understand him not wanting to see.
Sure, everyone's saying he's blowing athletes. I mean, what's that, Dale?
I was so disgusted by it.
That's all you have to say about it?
The only time it's odd
going on in there that we can't quite explain.
Right. Go ahead, Sheldon. What's that?
Well, literally all I did was all I want to do was talk to Dale Arnold, and 5 minutes later I went to go look and he blocked me.
Well, I'm guessing he gave your maybe he clicked on your name and saw what was going on. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows?
Well, maybe he's a big fan though.
Could be. That could be
because him and Rich Keefe are really talented.
I don't
know why you rag on them so
They're
much.
getting they're finally hitting their stride, I think. They've been together now for like 5 years too.
Ooh.
Isn't that crazy?
That is
awful.
Oh, that was 5 years ago you had Rich Keefe on your podcast?
Oh, maybe it's less than that. Who the hell knows? I'm bad with that stuff. Yeah.
And I had a random question for you. When you went and got your haircut, did you have to wear a mask too?
I did.
In Massachusetts?
I did. Yes, I did.
You would probably like this. I went to my barber. I was like, do I have to wear a mask? He was like, fuck no. I was like, are you going to wear one? He's like, no. I was like, oh, that's my kind of place.
There you go. Thanks, Sheldon.
You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know COVID's going on here.
Yeah. Good. Well, good. It's a fucking myth. Left-wing myth.
I was going to say, it's not going on,
Do
Sheldon. Don't worry. Live your life.
Trump elected. There you go. Sheldon getting his haircut in North Dakota. Yeah, I wore a mask. I'll wear them now just because there's nothing to deal with shit.
It's like it's the polite thing to do now. Basically.
It's fine. It's fine. Steve first of all was terrified, but now he's driving to Ohio. He's giving up too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I was never terrified of it. I just saw it coming.
Please. Hello. Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
What's going on?
Who's this?
Oh, I know.
Just having an apple. Thought I'd call in.
Oh, I was wrong.
Okay.
I got a quick question, though.
Go ahead.
Kirk, you remember when Jerry said when he watches Tube Galore, he only looks at what's on the homepage?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Is that true?
That's probably right. It wouldn't surprise me knowing him. I don't remember, but I'm not surprised.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah, he said he doesn't even go through any of the
That's limiting.
searches,
I would call that limiting.
other pages, anything.
But I mean, I almost appreciate it because it's much more economical. Like you're 10 minutes and you're done. I mean, you could spend days looking for the right thing.
Well, right, but that would
Searching.
suggest that there's automatically going to be something on the homepage that gets you off.
But if you're a guy like Jerry, you're just a sexual animal.
Mean
That's-
potatoes,
I mean, so if I go to Tube Galore homepage or any homepage? Because
please tickle my feet.
Yeah, he likes that stuff.
But see, I don't imagine that coming up on the homepage.
She was smoking hot as a kid.
Anything else, Apple guy, chewer person?
That's it. I just didn't know what kind of mood you'd be in.
All right,
Figured the apple might come.
Thanks. Goodbye. I don't remember that, but I will say it wouldn't surprise me. How's that?
That seems like a Jerry thing to do.
Yes.
Just down to basics.
Exactly. Hello.
Hey, it's Jeremiah calling in from Florida.
Hello, Jeremiah. Danny Tartle was
Steve,
born.
I'm passing a
Danny Tartle was
Krispy Kreme.
57 years old right now.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
That's what I would have guessed.
Yeah, that's about right. I remember him as a fucking rookie. God, I'm old. What's up?
You figure that Seinfeld episode was probably almost 30 years ago.
Hey, so
Oh, yeah, probably.
I've been listening to the Plot Thickens, the Bogdanovich interviews.
Yep.
Why do you think Western movies don't get remembered? Like, you've got Jimmy Stewart and Gregory Peck and all these guys doing these awesome Westerns, but, like, no one ever brings them up. They're just, like, forgotten in time.
Well, it's like anything else. I mean, does anybody bring up songs from 1953? Not really. Things change, and they
but
in the westerns are tough. Westerns you got to hit. And they are. I like them too, but they are so dated. Like you cannot show somebody a Western from 1954 or something right now. You just can't. You can't show them a John Ford movie. Like The Searchers is a great movie. Now I know John Wayne's been canceled. I understand that, but it's a great film. But you can't show that to a 15-year-old now. The fucking eyes will pop out of their head. Harry would rather watch Annoying Orange for 10 minutes. It was talented.
It is funny, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, Kirk, I've been watching old Letterman on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
I watched
It's like Jon Stewart's
the
son.
Sonny and Cher reunion, which was awesome.
That was a good one. That was a
And
good
then,
one.
like-
What did he say? I missed it.
A Sonny and Cher reunion on
Oh,
Letterman.
okay.
They sang "I Got You, Babe" on there, I think.
Yeah, I did the cue cards, and
Right.
because they didn't remember the song. But why? So I only grew up. I'm Mike's age, so Letterman was an old crotchety dude. So when did he really transform from that? Because in his prime, watching
September
this older stuff
16th,
was
1997.
fantastic.
How am I? Goodbye. I don't have time for this bullshit. I mean, it's an interesting topic, but I don't know.
I think eventually that's just what happens. You just eventually get older. It was a slow transformation.
Well, I think it's a sort of the thing where he was always, big liberal, and then one day he just didn't want to take it anymore. And I think, that like you said, when you get in your 50s and 60s and 70s on television, that's what's going to happen. Right? I'll be like, if I'm doing this 20 years from now, fucking kidding me? I don't even know what GarageBand is.
Well, I hate to admit it, but you've kind of killed Bill Burr for me in the sense that once you get older, you start to sound a little more. Yeah, it's not
funny at all anymore.
It's not I don't agree with that. But
yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's what you're just saying. Yes,
but there are some things where I'm like, oh, that sounds a little more out of touch. Whereas when he was 37 and going on rants like that, it just sounded different.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some people I sound out of touch now, but the key I think is to acknowledge it.
Sure.
You gotta. I mean, you gotta be able to acknowledge it. If I'm 45 years old, I am not going to find. Harry and his friends love YouTube and Annoying Orange and stuff. I don't think it's funny, but you have to think it's funny that you don't think it's funny.
Yeah. And then in 30 years, Harry will say, remember that thing we found funny that his kids don't find funny?
I used to go upstairs in my room and lock the door in my room and play Van Halen Jump, because my mom would freak out if I played it because it was like crazy music.
Yeah.
Like I was like terrified that she would hear it. Jump. If you hear it now, it's ridiculous. In that now, I think, a lot of Kate and Harry's, not Harry Styles, but a lot of Kate and Harry's music stinks. And like you said, they'll think that, and then that's how it goes. I mean, that's how it's supposed to go.
For us, it was Eminem, who is now like a anti-Trump guy and politically correct, and
that's how it works.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you play fucking, I don't know, whatever for me, I think it sounds terrible. All right, we'll take one or two more, Steve. They're still loaded up.
They are 781.
Boy, they're into it today. Good. Means you're not calling me.
Yeah. So, Kirk, I liked your choice of Atlantic City as the number one song. Mm-hmm. I was curious if you were going to do a '90s list.
The 90s were not my decade. I would do the 70s before the 90s. The 90s for me are a wasteland of music. It's not my favorite decade.
On a grunge guy?
No. I mean, I like Nirvana.
So would you?
Good.
Yeah. No, so I was going to say, my next question was, obviously you love Bruce, and he's influenced heavily by Dylan.
Yep.
What's your favorite Dylan album?
Ooh, that's tough. I mean, I don't know. I want to say Blonde on Blonde. I got to think about that. What would you say?
Blood on the Tracks.
Yeah, that's yes. Yeah. Yes. It's funny. I like Dylan. I like Dylan individual songs more than, I don't know. I'm telling you, I fucking love Murder Most Foul. I listen to that like once a week still.
Yeah, that is really good. It's got to be his longest song, 16 minutes
I think it
or something
is.
like that. But
I think it is.
I listened to that on your recommendation.
And he's had some great late in the game songs, even like what's it called when the deal goes down? That one with Scarlett Johansson's in the video. Remember that one?
Recently?
No, it was like 10 years ago.
Yeah. And Time Out of Mind.
Oh, great! Yes, that's probably the one. Yes, and I love that song from the one he won the Oscar for from Wonder Boys. What the hell's the name of it? You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, but
not Things Must Change.
Yeah.
What the hell is it?
No, some of his later stuff is pretty good.
Yeah. So there you go. He's great. He's fucking Bob Dylan. There you go. All right, thanks. You're here to answer your musical question.
He is.
What the hell's the name of that song? What the fuck's the name of that song?
I couldn't get it from that.
One more. Yeah, I understand. One more. Things must change now. What the fuck?
Things take time.
Could be that. What the hell is it? What's up?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello.
Things have changed. Okay.
Yes. Parody song question.
Go ahead.
Do you have any intent on loading the parody songs to the YouTube channel and making a playlist?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, there is a playlist of the older ones. I don't know if the newer ones are on there yet.
Yeah, we should update that though. Yeah.
Because I'm not going to lie, there are times I'll be driving around with McLean's Your Home or, Steve Murdered Me playing in the car.
Sure.
I have the playlist of the old stuff. I'm just looking for the new stuff.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to work on that.
Yeah, we can update that.
Yeah, we'll get to work on that. Anything else? Anything else I can do for you?
Oh, no, that's it. I've got a 4-hour drive in a couple weeks. I'm just looking for a little extra
Where are you going?
Content. So
where are you going?
Just going up to New Hampshire.
Okay, there you go. Enjoy your trip. Hopefully you fucking drive off a bridge.
Why?
Nice fucking
guy.
demands.
Likes your songs.
Demands. My songs.
More
Not my
of
songs.
a request. Your show. They're you under your umbrella. You own them.
I do? Oh, wow.
I think so.
This is exciting. What rights those are. One more, Steve. Let's get somebody who's going to make me laugh a little bit, for Christ's sakes.
I would love that battle.
Prince Andrew.
Okay.
Potential.
All right.
Hello. Well, geez. Prince, how you doing today?
I'm good, Kirk. How are you guys?
I'm doing fine. Yeah, no. I mean, you've been in the news lately. I just thought you might. I'm surprised you're making a phone call like this. This is kind of big news.
Yeah.
Well, I'm familiar with one of your hosts there who are sympathetic to people of my kind.
Oh, I didn't even think of it. That's true.
What's up, Andy?
That's true.
Podcast to call into.
You have any questions at all for Prince Andrew, Mike?
I mean, really, it's got to be. What's the PC culture like over there in England? Has it been tough for you?
It has been. I've no longer in the public spotlight. I've taken a step back from my princely duties.
I saw that. I did read that. Yes.
But I really wanted to talk to you all about people that have gone on the flight with me down to Temptation Island there.
Okay. You're confessing a lot right here.
He was only going there to tell Jeffrey Epstein they weren't friends anymore.
No, it's called Temptation
Island. If I can defend Andy.
So, Prince, you're calling it Temptation Island. Well, okay. Go ahead.
I used to fly strictly out of Logan Airport. It was a quicker flight for me there.
You'd fly from Logan Airport.
Interesting.
Not from Heathrow. I find that interesting. I would also think you would just fly privately, but okay.
He's a common man.
Well, Lolita Airlines was, yes, try to be discreet as possible.
We're good.
I was wondering if the Prince has had any conversations with Hillary Clinton, because they might have some kind of mutual project to be working on right now.
What's not asking that the next time he doesn't call, hopefully. Again, the premise is fine, but you gotta I think he was going to say,
I think sometimes it throws him off when we ask questions.
Sure.
I think
he
that
might have
really,
said DEC was on that flight log, maybe, do you think?
That maybe is where he was leading. Yeah, it's possible.
One more, Steve.
Kirk, so you're talking about the current music, the music your kids listen to. Are there any sort of rock and roll bands that are good now? Because obviously there aren't really.
Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, it's over.
There's not really any classic rock and roll.
No, at the end of I remember Billboard, this is all over Twitter one day, their top rock songs of the last decade at the end of 2019. Yeah. And it was like, it was like Imagine Dragons. And I was like, what the fuck?
No, it's just pop music.
But again, that's me being 45 years old and being like, but no, like the classic, and again, it's all like when I grew up, Seeger, Petty, Mellencamp, Springsteen, Fogerty weren't just great. They were also, Bruce Springsteen had songs that were huge hits, like top 10 hits, and Petty and those guys. That doesn't happen now. There's no comparison. I mean, Bublé's terrific.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say, Steve?
If you're a fan of Led Zeppelin, I would recommend a band called Greta Van Fleet. I don't know if you've ever heard of them.
No, I'm not. Thanks.
They're pretty.
I don't want to talk to you. I don't like Led Zeppelin. I never liked Led. It seemed pretentious to me even as a teenager.
Pretentious, really?
Yeah, just, they're fucking their whole, like the Doors a little bit.
Okay.
Never a fan. And if you like Led Zeppelin, you're a fucking idiot. Don't listen to the podcast.
Really?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We take one call, Steve. Somebody make me laugh here, this fucking thing? Jesus Christ.
I love the guy, they're on hold and they hear you say, I just want to laugh. Just one more laugh. So, hey, any cool rock bands?
Well, it's not his fault. He seems like a nice
That's what
guy.
he wanted to ask.
He had a question to ask. That's okay. Hello.
Hey, this one's for Steve.
Ooh.
Hey, I do not understand. This has been keeping me up at night. How the hell do you not like Midnight Run?
Just
I don't like it either.
Yeah, it just doesn't.
He doesn't care what you think, Mike. He's asking Steve. I was going to give a fuck about you.
It's a decent movie. It's not something I hate. I just don't think I'll watch it again. It's a little cornball.
Yeah, but I'm not one of those people that has a big problem with that. Like, it's like saying I don't like whatever. You don't like it. It's crazy to me. I love it, but they don't like it.
32 years old.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
I've seen Midnight Run at least 25 times.
But they're both stupid. Why are you worried about that?
I'm happy for you. If you enjoy the movie, watch it 30
Why would you
more
care?
times.
I mean, do you think Mike or Steve are particularly smart people?
Steve people think he's smart.
Let's see. Sometimes, Mike,
but about movies? What do you care? I mean, you're idiots.
I don't know. It just blows my mind. It's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Dorfler, Serrano, great characters.
It's great. Tremendous movie. Do you enjoy it?
I mean, when Dorfler comes up in that car, blasting that shotgun, how do you not just fall out of your seat laughing?
They didn't.
I didn't.
The truth is they didn't.
That's how. I sat firmly in my seat.
It wasn't as good as Legion of Skanks.
I'd agree. You have bigger laughs out of that.
It's not as funny as some comedian Mike pretends to laugh at.
Which one? Who do I pretend?
Any of them. You pretend they're all funny.
Why am I pretending?
Because you've never said a comedian's not funny other than that one guy who everyone says is not funny.
That's not true.
You just said, that's true. You said Bill Burr's not funny now.
No, I said you've ruined him. No. I said you've ruined him for me.
You're too afraid to say it.
You've ruined him for me. I'm not afraid.
Do you think he's funny?
I ain't scared.
Do you think he's funny?
He's very funny.
He's still very funny. Then why have I ruined him for you if he's still so funny?
Because there is something you pointed out that I notice more now, which ruined it for me. But
the lack of humor.
Yeah, I mean the fact he's not funny.
He's
on Rich Eisen
one of the best comedians ever.
It makes sense. Brady's going there. He's old.
That I don't love. That's the aspect that you ruined for me.
I hope he doesn't have. I hope there's no shortage of avocados there. It's like that.
I said plenty of comedians aren't funny.
Like who else? Who's a famous comedian right now who's not funny?
I just watched Eric Andre's special. I hated it. People say he's a genius. I don't understand it really.
Well, Gutsy take. I'll give you that. All right. But I don't care.
You asked.
I don't care. I don't fucking care about any of this stuff. Anybody funny on these calls, Steve?
It's not
flag anybody funny.
It's not trending that.
Hit one more and then we're getting out of here. It's the last call. Funny or unfunny is your last chance to. It's like the old television show Make Me Laugh.
A beautiful screen by Ed.
Good job, Ed.
Hey guys. So essentially, during coronavirus, I got a new neighbor, and it's Sam Kennedy. Without doxing myself, he lives a couple houses down, and
What
I've
street do
been
you live
listening to the show in my backyard with the speakers on, so he can hear the show. And the amount of times that he'll toss me a wave when I'm driving past him with the show on, windows down, and I can see it on his face. It's hilarious.
Well, why don't you? Isn't there a certain song you should be blaring all the time?
I thought that's what he was blaring.
You're saying.
In my neighborhood, if I play rape out loud, I would get the police called on me.
Oh, come on.
Song!
Just do it.
Are you interested in hosting a live show in your backyard?
Yes, yes. Are you hosting? Yes. Are you interested?
Yeah, I can tell you right now, a live show in my backyard would do wonders. My old man would love it. He's a big fan of the show, big fan of Kirk.
We'll do it. Let's do it. Talk to Steve. We'll do it. This puts me in a good mood.
Yeah, let's do it.
You must have some. Your old man must have
Steve,
some
I'll
dough.
reach out.
I will say. Jesus, huh? What town is that? Brookline?
I'm not going to dox myself. It's Wellesley.
Well, okay, well, there you go.
We're having a live show there. We're going to give you your actual address.
I don't want your actual physical address. I'm saying, okay.
It's Walnut Street.
Oh, there you go. Well, we'll do it. Fine. Talk to Steve. There you go. Good. See, that's a good last call.
Excellent.
He's telling the truth. Who knows? You know what we could do there is we can all get together, even Sam if you'd like. He's a guest of the show. We can get a nice painting from paintyourlife.com.
Sure.
Professional hand-painted portrait created from any photo at a truly affordable price. Quick and easy. Get a hand-painted portrait in about 3 weeks. Any picture you want, any picture you've ever taken. What's your favorite picture, Mike, that you've had in your life? The one that you would want most? It's the best, isn't he, folks? Makes the perfect birthday, anniversary gift for anyone.
What an asshole.
Meaningful, personal, and can be cherished forever. I always say this. I stole that from Rickles. When he did the roast, not the roast, the AFI roast of Eastwood, but it's like one of these Hollywood roasts of Eastwood. He's like, Clint, we did this movie many years ago. How long do we know each other? He does it really quick. Clint's like, and then he thinks, boy, he's one of the fast talkers. See, I might send you this. Find that. Would you really?
Clint,
go to YouTube.
You're a mediocre actor.
Except for you're a lousy actor.
Lousy actor. That was.
Go to. I've watched these 10 million times. It's not the AFI one. Let me see. Roast. Just do Rickles roast Eastwood or whatever, you know. That's how you got to do it. Eastwood. It is. Don Rickles pays hilarious. All right, I'll send it to you here.
Pays hilarious tribute?
Yeah.
Sounds like it's on the Tonight Show.
That was
this is his theme music. That's
yeah.
right.
Good evening, Clint. Huh? Is this great?
That's great.
Thanks for all the calls. You've done so much for my career.
So hold on. So just to set up, it's from like, we'll play the whole, it's like 4.5 minutes, right? Mm-hmm. We'll play the whole thing. It's just funny, but it's typical Rickles. So it's a bunch of, it's some weird like 80s they would do this. It's like a tribute to Eastwood. You have a bunch of old Hollywood stars.
He did it a lot, right?
Yeah.
It's described as an all-star party.
Yeah. And it's just, it's Rickles. It's always hit or miss because he doesn't have a script.
Right.
His whole career, he didn't have a fucking script.
No, he had some go-to lines.
Yeah, for sure. But he would go out and just fucking shit on people.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Would you mind standing up for a second, Clint? It means a lot to the people. All right, just lift your arms. Okay, you're clean. Sit. But every lady in the room wanted to grab you like that. Nice to see you, Kyle. I remember you in Yugoslavia. Hello, Mother. How are you? You're going to come into a lot of money someday. Well, it's great, Clint. I can't believe it. All the calls. You've been so great to me, Clint. You've done everything for my career. Since Kelly's Heroes, I haven't worked. You've been marvelous. I know you're busy in Carmel saying to everybody you're a mayor and so forth. If you're a mayor, I'm a Mau Mau fighter pilot. I'll tell you that. Anyway, it's great. And Zsa Zsa, this is great. You get on top of a farm roof and go,
This makes no sense to anyone listening that way.
And Michelle Lee's here. She wants her name mentioned, so we just thought we'd throw that in. But I must say, though, we spent a lot of years in Yugoslavia. It seemed like years. It was 6 months, Clint. You know, we've been great friends. And with Carol O'Connor, Telly Savalas, who was in heat 24 hours a day. He was chasing rabbits, dogs, monkeys. But I must say, Cesar Ramirez here, you were so great in the 40s. I'll tell you this. There's Charles Bronson sitting up there. Get up and shoot somebody. Anyway, I'll tell you this. This is your lovely daughter. Your luck, she'll marry a busboy and live in Anaheim. You know, we had so many good times in Yugoslavia. I must say, Mother, what is your first name, Mother? Ruth. Hi, Ruth. You're a charming lady. How long you been? Anyway,
no Rick was implications. She's drunk, of course.
The booze a little bit. Anyway, and you tell Clint it's for the heart. But I must say, though, Jonathan Winters is sitting there going, I remember those days. I'll tell you this, though. Steve Lawrence and Edie Gourmet is sitting over there. They never met you, but they can't believe they got a table. And Buddy Rogers, one of the great band leaders in 1912. They all very, very, very close to you, Clint. These people all love you. And I'm a friend. The hair's going in a year. You'll have to wear one of those funny little jobs in the front.
Oh, the Clint Eastwood was a film director and actor, in case you don't know who he is.
The old lady's sitting here like she belongs here for Clint. And there's Fred McMurray. Fred's enjoying the evening because there's no charge. But I must say, and his lovely wife, June Haver, who was in a movie in 1907. But June, you're very, very lovely, and put Fred in a home. He should be in a home. He really is. But Fred, you look great. You feel good? Smart as a whip. Anyway, question and answer periods, he just rattles them right off. But Clint, it's so good to see you, really. I mean that. We haven't seen each other. Thanks for all, as again I say, from my heart, you've been a good friend to me. We've known each other how long now? Thanks, Clint. We're one of the fast talkers of all time.
There we go. I just wanted to hear that. Well, paint your life is a long way of saying. Thanks, Clint. It's a perfectly reasonable response by how's he supposed to know it first? At PageLife.com is no risk. If you don't love the final painting, your money is refunded, guaranteed. And right now is a limited time offer. Get 20% off your painting. That's right, 20%, 20, and free shipping. To get this special offer, text the word Kirk, K-I-R-K. That's K-I-R-K, the 64,000. This is not like the other ones. You actually text my name on this one, K-I-R-K, 64,000. Paint your life. Celebrate the moments that matter most. Again, any picture, anything you ever had. Steve, what would you do if you could pick any of these?
I've got a picture of 3 generations of Robinson men that I would use.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Historic. Your dad?
Yeah, grandfather, father,
Ben?
sons. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, out at camp, one of our favorite spots. I think that'd be a good one to remember.
When was that taken?
Oof, well, it was a while ago because I was shorter than my dad, so it must be freshman year of high school, maybe.
No, that's nice. You think of one, Mike, or no?
Sprouted right up. I have not taken a lot of great pictures in my life, if you can believe that.
Somehow I can.
Yeah, I believe that.
He's like, there's this one picture in 3rd grade where I was actually looking at the camera.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, okay. Fine.
Something with me and Alba, I would probably get.
Oh, yeah? Look at
yes.
you. Oh, jeez. You guys don't have a nice... When if you eventually get engaged, you have that photograph for you to send out, for like the your website for the wedding. What's that picture going to be? Where is that?
Maybe it hasn't been taken yet.
I'm just saying, if you had to pick one right now, is there one? Or
Yeah, I don't know.
Thanks, Mike.
One of the great fast talkers.
Rattles them off.
Only had 4 minutes to come up with one.
Smart as a whip, isn't he?
I didn't think he would go back and ask me again.
So it makes you so smart, Mike. The chess match has been...
My Twitter avatar. There's a nice picture of me.
Wait, but it's just of you, though. Yeah. You're like a superposer in there?
I'm not. I don't photograph well.
It's tough, too. I'm not a huge fan. But I have one of my dad, too, where it was he and I, we went to Ireland the summer before my parents died. And we were in front of the house where his mom was born in Munlassol in Ireland. And someone took a picture of the two of us. I could still feel, I could almost smell him. I could feel his shirt on my hand. It's a great picture. But I don't like, yeah, but then the kids, I don't know. Maybe that'd be the one.
Yeah, maybe I'd get the one of me and Portnoy. The people with
that'd be a
Red Sox
jersey. I want to throw the wall in your face.
Yeah, that one too.
PaintYourLife.com. PaintYourLife.com. Text name, word, Kirk, or name, 64,000. 64,000. Anything else, boys?
Well, it looks like Nick Cannon is demanding his intellectual property from Viacom.
Really? Oh boy.
Yes.
Nick A, fight back.
He's saying that the
like
Wild and Out brand is his billion-dollar brand, and he's deserving it.
Sure, he will not win that.
Call her daddy-esque. Call her daddy-esque demands.
A legal battle against Viacom?
Yeah, something tells me that Viacom is not going to be as forgiving as Dave Portnoy was in IP battles.
Well, I respect the...
Also, for some reason, Jews is trending on Twitter.
Is it really?
It had, Hebrews was trending this morning. It's been...
I see Semitic is trending.
Yeah.
Farrakhan's... His influence remains a problem, the National Review writes. Like, it's always like so thoughtful, and it's just, he's an asshole. Yeah. Snoop is trending. Oh, what did he do?
Oh, God. I think, some people are saying that they're lopping him in with Nick
Is that
Cannon.
true or no?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I will say to end where we started. The fucking dog's barking like crazy out there. It is odd. I'm not going to get that into it, but it is odd that Bill Belichick is doing a Subway commercial.
Oh, yeah.
He's never done a commercial before. He's like 60, he's almost 70 years old now. He's doing,
it'll be
I'm
really
guessing the
odd.
price was right.
It'll be really
Sure, he's been
odd.
offered stuff, I'm sure. I mean, for the last 20 years.
It'll be really odd if he's not if he is like a pitch man or something. If it's just like he says nothing and that's the joke.
Well, I mean, you know what it's going to be. Yeah, it'll be like that. He's going to be grumpy.
Right.
He's going to take a bite of Subway and he won't be, you know what I mean?
Then that's whatever. But if he's actually like trying to sell hawk Subway, that's
I don't think that's going to happen. I
don't think so either. But
there you go. You should have some nickname if he's going to do that, though.
I've got one for you.
What do you got?
BLT Belichick.
Yeah, that's bad. That's not bad. All right. Yeah, so there you go. So what we got? 2 more shows this week? God. Fuck.
You went into this week with a bad mood.
I give you how long is the show today?
We're over the hump. It's hump day. We're over the hump.
Like 250.
Jesus Christ. Consume it. Thank me.
I could break it into 3, and this is the last of the week.
50
there we
minutes.
go.
We could do more
Bing,
than that.
bang, boom.
We could do all the way to the next week.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll give more tomorrow. That's what they want. Just give people what they want. But do not slow down. Do not slow down.
By the way, Sacco's coming. It's time to make preparations, follow all the rules that the main CDC has posted.
Mm-hmm.
If you're making accommodations, make sure you
And go where, Steve? To the Sacco House of Pizza, right? 2 for 1 on Friday nights?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That is something's going on.
Well, no, I mean
something is going on.
Just slips it in.
I would say don't go to the Sacco House of Pizza. We're gonna have food trucks there.
Oh, that's true, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. The food trucks will be charging, right, Steve?
Well, yeah, of course.
And you won't see any of that money, right?
No, not at all.
No.
I'm just saying, there's a hot dog food truck there.
If it's hot though, let's just say it's hot. Like you get there early, like you get in the main early that day. And it's really hot out. You want to cool down. Is there somewhere where I can put on a bathing suit and just go on like a ride or something?
Yeah.
Aquabog and Fun Park on Route 1 in Saco
You don't
is
say.
open and is following appropriate social distancing
Wow.
guidelines. So yeah, I mean they've got every single one of their water slides open.
Where can I buy tickets for that?
Aquabogandfunpark.com.
But Steve, I'm always worried about the lines. Are the lines long there?
The lines aren't long, and then, you know what? They've got for your convenience, they've got a mist tent set up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. And parking must be difficult.
It's a common misconception, actually, because of the tourism season hasn't quite peaked yet. So parking, a breeze, and you know what? Free.
But how far is it from the drive-in movie theater?
Less than a mile.
Get the heck out of here.
Wow. That's unbelievable.
Nowhere safer to go during coronavirus than a big bathtub with a bunch of strangers.
Steve will cut that out. He's getting 20% of each fucking ticket sale from Minifans there.
Hey, just use promo code Steve.
I will talk to you later.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.